can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want,
bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, community communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the Square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food food cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great consignments, weather permitting, Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards. Now, there's going to be over 200 weaned feeder calves from 3 different consignments. They'll be from 350 to 650 pounds. All have been worked, they've had their shots, and they've been weaned at least 30 days. And we'll have some other great consignments as well. Again, that's weather permitting. And don't forget our female and bull replacement sale Saturday, November 17th. See you Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards, where, like Rex always says, we want your business. And we sure appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Almost good evening. Welcome to Cordell Basketball right here, and it's the boys' turn to play first today. That's the way they drew up the bracket. It's kind of unusual, but when you're in a tournament, strange things can happen, and this tournament is going to be turning out to be one of those strange things to happen. I'll explain that here in just a little bit. The boys have just finished warming up here on the Minco floor. Yes, we were here about 10 days ago playing basketball, and so welcome back to Minco for the Minco tournament. This is the second year we've been in the Minco tournament, so it's going to be a lot of fun to enjoy this one for both teams. We've had some good games already. If you have a bracket, not everybody does, but if you've had a bracket to follow off, the game starting off today featured the Carnegie Lady Wildcats and the Central Marlowe Lady Mustangs and Lady Broncos, I believe. And Carnegie won that one 40-34. Then in the next girls' game of the day was Watonga and Union City. Union City won that one 38-32. Good ball game there. And then in the girls' game that just finished in front of this, Lokiba Sickles beat Apache 52-34. So we've had some good games there on the girls' bracket. The boys' bracket consists of about the same way right here. The first game for the boys was Carnegie and Union City. Union City and Carnegie won that one 74-45. Then the 3 o'clock game featured Watonga and Lokiba Sickles, and Lokiba Sickles won that one 62-51. Now the third game of the afternoon will feature the Cordell Blue Devils and the Apache Warriors. Cordell comes into this ball game with a 2-1 record. The Apache Warriors have a 1-1 record. They've only had 2 games so far, and so this should be a good matchup. Cordell is listed as the home team in this bracket, so they're in their white uniforms with dark blue numbers, and then the Apache Warriors are in their black uniforms with orange numbers, and so this should be a good ball game. This is an east-west court, and we're sitting on the north side of it, so it will be a good ball game right here. Got Dylan here working. Tanner's on the controls, running the camera and everything. So
hopefully we got everything figured out. We won't have any bumps in the road for this game.
Well, it's just an educational process, so we're getting you educated. That's what you go to college for, and we're here to help. Paxton Schweitzer will be jumping center against number 25, Duncan McCrae, for the Apache Warriors. So as we get ready for this one, Cordell will be going to the east end, Apache to the west end of the floor. Ball is up and controlled easily back to Kobe Seltzer for the Cordell Blue Devils into Carson Nickel. Back out high to Kobe Rivera right side. Paxton left side. Back to Carson Nickel right side. He got a haircut. Out to Drayton Maddox. Back over to Kobe Rivera on the right side. Carson Nickel on the right corner. Back to Kobe Seltzer. Drayton left side. 3-ball is in. Starting off right there. So Drayton starts off with a big 3 for the Cordell Blue Devils, making it a 3-0 lead. Ball comes out high to Duncan McCrae. Right side. Right wing down to Devon Polite. Back out to McCrae, top of the key. Left side over to Isaiah Vasquez. Vasquez comes back to the top of the key. He'll work from that point. Kobe Rivera has him covered up. Back over to the left wing, over to number 5 is Tegan Base. Back out to number 12 is Devon Polite. Back top of the key to 22 is Charlie Tully. Tully starts to drive, goes over the left corner. Kobe Rivera taps away. He's going right side left all the way through and 2. Good job for Kobe Rivera. I thought he might slam that one. He had a look that I better think about it, but unless you have coach's permission, you do not slam it. So Kobe Rivera gives Cordell their 4th and 5th points of the ball game, leading 5-0 here in the first quarter. Polite puts up a 3 from the top of the key. Kobe Rivera with the rebound, clears it out to Kobe Seltzer. Seltzer tries to get one down on the right side. It's kicked out of bounds by Duncan McCrae for the Apache Warriors, and it will be inbounding for the Cordell Blue Devils by Kobe Rivera. We got Kobe and Colby, so it all sounds the same, but I'll get your last names. You know who it is. And into Drayton, left side, baseline 3-ball, money.
They'll figure out pretty quick not to leave him open.
He had pretty good ball game when we played here the first game, and he's on the range right now. He's improved every ball game, this being our 4th ball game. There's a drive left side by the Apache Warriors, comes back out high on the left wing. Tegan Bass can't get an opening, drives in as Nichols had him guarded pretty well, fighting for a position right there. Ball pinballs off of him, and Drayton Maddox comes down with a long pass down the court to Paxton in the paint. Swing move left side. It's in and good. Paxton has his first 2 points of the ball game. Timeout on the floor by the Apache Warriors. We'll take a 30-second break and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Hey, welcome back to the Minco tournament. Minco Apache has the ball out at the top of the key is McCrae. He goes over to the right side to Vasquez, back over to the left side to Tully. Tully with the ball on a give and go into base. He puts up a shot, tipped that back out, goes back to base. Right down the lane, puts one up, point blank range, and Tegan Bass has his first 2 points of the ball game, making it a 10-2 lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. And had a little contact down here. 5. Tegan Bass gets his first foul. Just a little elbow guarding right there, trying to slow Kobe Seltzer down just a little bit. Doesn't happen there. Inbound to Carson Nickel, left side over to Drayton Maddox. Drayton back out to the left side, starts to drive in on the right side of the lane. Jump shot from the free throw line, rolls around. He's got the touch tonight now. He's got his 8th point of the ball game, leading 12-2, a 10-point lead here with 5 minutes left in this first period of play from the first round of the Minco tournament. There's a drive right side by number 25 is Duncan McCray. We're going to foul call on Cordell, probably on Paxton right there. They had pretty good defense. No, 22 gave that to Kobe Rivera, as they had a little double team going on him right there, and so that'll be Kobe Rivera's first foul of the ball game. On the free throw line, McCray puts it up, front iron right there, comes out wrong for Apache. Number 10 will check in for the Apache Warriors, and that'll be Jaden Crane for the Apache Warriors. And as we get ready for the free shot right here, rolls around and he drops that one in. Duncan McCray gets his first point of the ball game, makes it a 12-3 lead right here. Over to Kobe Seltzer on the far side, kind of gets boxed in, clears it out to Carson Nickel right wing, back out to Drayton, to Paxton left side, 3 ball off the iron, no good. Comes out wrong. He'll get the range. He hit the range the other night when he was here. So the ball comes way down the court, down to Vasquez on the right side, comes out to the top of the key. Kobe Rivera has him covered up. Turn jump shot from 10, rebounded by Paxton. Paxton clears it out to Kobe Seltzer in the backcourt, comes down the right side, crosses the timeline into Kobe Rivera. 3 ball left side off the iron, no good. Carson Nickel went high, touched it twice, and might be out of bounds off of Cordell. So Carson Nickel, good position right there and good hustle right there. And so it will be an inbound play. Full court pressure by the Cordell Blue Devils. Mike Sutherland had a little, he was going to be running late, but he had something come up, and he's not going to be join us tonight, but I know he's listening in, so we'll tell you hi, Mike. Hang in there, and we'll see you tomorrow then. Well, hopefully we don't see you tomorrow. That's one of the changes we were talking about, that the concern over the upcoming weather, that tomorrow on Friday they'll only play the losers bracket, so you want both your teams to win this ball game, and then they don't have to play on Friday. There's a drive by Paxton, good feed down court, and Paxton takes the deuce in on the left side for an easy layup from that point. So when you win tonight, when Cordell wins tonight in both their ball games, they will move to the Monday game to avoid the weather. There's a drive on the right side. That's number 5. Teague takes the lead in there for his deuce. So the thing is, you want to win. Paxton drives right side. He said, I can do it left side or right side. So Paxton has 6, and Cordell leads 16-5. On the inbound pass is stolen away. Paxton missed it, clears out to Kobe Seltzer. Over to Kobe Rivera, tries to get in traffic. Back out to Seltzer on the left side. Kobe through traffic to Paxton right side. 3 ball front iron. Touched by Carson Nickel, cleared back out to Duncan McCray. McCray with the ball gets it down court to number 12 is Polite, put the ball up from 3-point land was Vasquez off the rim to Seltzer. Seltzer comes down the middle of the floor. He'll set it up there with Cordell leading by 11 points. Seltzer all the way to the hole, and Kobe Seltzer has his first 2 points of the ball game. Said, I'm going to take it money right here and go all the way. Looks like we got 2 more going to check in. Bodie Gallagher's going to check in, and Raiden Cuney's going to check in also for the Cordell Blue Devils. There's a drive on the right side by number 25 is McCray. No good. Rebounded out to Drayton. To Kobe Seltzer. Gets through traffic in the backcourt. Kobe Seltzer goes right side to Carson Nickel. Right baseline comes in. Back over to Paxton on the left side. Said, no, I'm not going to take the 3. We're going to wait on this one, leading 18-5 with 2:20 to go here in this first period play. Kobe Rivera puts it up from 3-point land left side, rebounded out by Jaden Crane for the Apache Warriors, and it will be Apache ball. They're only down 13 points right here in the first period of play. In on the left side is Polite, puts it up, and Devin Polite gets his first 2 points. And he gets his first 2 points. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Cordell. And who else comes in? Number 3, Gage Keister checks in for the Cordell Blue Devils. He didn't play the other night at Hinton. He had a little physical issue that he was dealing with, but I'm glad to see he's in. He didn't start tonight, but he's on the court, and we're glad to see him back on the floor for the Cordell Blue Devils, leading 18-7 here with under 2 minutes to go in this first period of play. And Raiden Cuney inbounds to Gage Keister. Gage back over to Raiden. Down court to Kobe Seltzer on the right side. Kobe gets it to Paxton left side, puts it up, contested right there, and does not go down for the Cordell Blue Devils. He was contested there by number 30, Ethan Codopony, And we've seen him play before. A good player for the Apache Warriors. Left side, McCray puts up the three, rebounded by Gage Keister for the Cordell Blue Devils as we go back to the east end of the court. Down baseline left, pass into Paxton, puts it up, and he's fouled as he goes toward the basket right there. And it will be a shooting time for Paxton Schweitzer. Fouls on number 24 or 25? 25. That'll be Duncan McCray will draw his first foul. And Ethan Codapony, that's not who got the foul. Paxton shoots that one. He gets his first free shot right here. Gives Paxton 7 points in the ball game. And he'll get to take one more. He was in the act of shooting when he was hammered right there. So Paxton gets ready for that one. Rolls around and rolls out wrong for the Cordell Blue Devils. That doesn't happen very often. 19-7, a 12-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils with 1:16 to go in this first period. Down on the right side, ball comes down to Crane. Crane gets the ball over to the far side to Base. Base with the ball comes back top of the key, guarded by Little Gallagher. Shot put up, three-point land. Gage Keister with the rebound. Clears it out to Drayton Maddox. Top of the key, comes into the lane. Bounce pass around, and it goes to Apache. Turnover for the Cordell Blue Devils. With 50 seconds remaining in this first period of play, Cordell has the 19-7 lead. Down the right baseline to Ethan Codapony. Comes in, puts up a 10-footer, and Ethan Codapony has his first 2 points of the ball game. Baseline right. Gage Keister down to Drayton Maddox, down to Paxton, over to Raiden Cuny on the right side, to Drayton on the right corner out high. 30 seconds to go in this first period of play. Cordell leads 19-9, a 10-point lead. Out to Gage Keister at the top of the key. Gage over to Bodie Gallagher. Gallagher back over to Drayton Maddox on the left side. Drayton starts to dribble, comes back out high, works around out near the midcourt circle. 10 seconds left. Time to drive. Comes in, puts up a 10-footer off the iron right there. Followed his own shot, but the rebound comes out to Crane. Back the other way to Base. He drives in, right side layup will not go. Tapped out by Drayton at the end of the first period. The Cordell Blue Devils lead by a score of 19-9. We'll go to the station and hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Minco for the Minco tournament. What do you think so far, Dylan?
Good first quarter. Drayton Maddox on like usual. Good team effort. Up by 10, 19-9. Started the second quarter.
So it'll be Apache has the possession arrow. They'll inbound only down 10. Number 5, Base inbounds to Vasquez. Back over to Base on the left wing. Starts to drive in the paint. Clears it out to Codapony right side. Back into Vasquez. That's 25. That's McCray. Back over to Vasquez on the Base on the right side. Puts it up. Carson Nickel out fights everybody for that rebound. Good job right there. Clears it out to Kobe Seltzer on the right side. Back over. He's kind of hung up right there. Gets it over to Drayton Maddox. Over to Carson Nickel on the right wing. Out high to Kobe Rivera. Rivera back over to Drayton Maddox. 3-ball. Money ball. That is 3 threes for Drayton to go with the deuce. He has 11 points for the Cordell Blue Devils, leading 22-9 here early part of the second period of play. As we come into Apache on the right side, there's a drive by number 10, and a good move right there by Jaden Crane. He gets his first 2 points of the ball game for the Apache Warriors, and that makes it 22-11, a double up for the Cordell Blue Devils. Back the other way, Kobe Rivera hands it off to Paxton Schweitzer, and he gets his 9th point of the ball game. It'll be a nice lead for Cordell. Top of the key will be McCray. Starts to drive in, right side, tries to go over the top of Paxton, and he does. McCray gets his first deuce to go with a free shot. So taken away from Kobe Seltzer, and number 10, Jaden Crane, gets his 4th point of the ball game. And whistle and a foul. Black 2-5. That'll be Duncan McCray draws his 2nd foul. And number 22 will check in. Charlie Tully will check back in for the Apache Warriors. And number 5, Tegan Bass, will come out and take a little breather. Carson Nickel inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gets it into Kobe Seltzer, over to Drayton Maddox on the right side. You got to watch him. He'll shoot. He don't mind shooting up the 10-footer. And Drayton, I think of his 5 shots, is he 5 of 6 or 5 of 5? I don't know if he's missed yet. No, he's on the money right now. 26-15 is their score. 11-point lead for Cordell. Out to the left side, a long-range shot, and Duncan McCray said, Drayton, if you can hit him, I can too. So McCray puts that one up from 3-point land. Back to Drayton. Drayton says, okay, if you can, I can. Front iron right there. See, we jinxed him.
Dang,
you jinxed him by saying that, so no problem. 26-18, an 8-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. Ball comes out to McCray, top of the key, in the paint, right side. Good defense there by Paxton, and number 32 is in there. That'll be Nathan Mahaffrey. He got a little hung up right there and had nowhere to go trying to move against Paxton. I understand that logic, and he just learned it. Kobe Seltzer with the ball, clears it out to Nickel. Nickel over the right side to Drayton Maddox. Drayton backs back up, let the players run their motion, and comes over to the left side to Kobe Seltzer on the left wing. Into Paxton, baseline left, drives in, over the defense, puts it up. Good. Carson Nickel takes that rebound away from Apache, clears out to Kobe Rivera, starts to drive in, and Kobe Rivera will be fouled. And Blue 13, we'll see what the number they put on the board right there. Couldn't tell what the official called, but they'll put it up on the board. Number 30, Ethan Cody-Pony draws that one. Jaden Crane checks back in as 32 comes out. Nathan McCaffrey inbound to Drayton over here on the near side. Drayton on the left side, out high to Carson Nickel. Nickel holds the ball, starts to dribble, moves over to Drayton Maddox left side, looks at a 3. Defense comes out on him, into Paxton. Paxton double teamed over to Carson Nickel, right baseline. Into Drayton. Carson saves that one right there, but Carson had stepped out of bounds and was out of bounds when he touched that ball. So the possession goes to the Apache Warriors. Cordell leads 26-18, an 8-point lead with under 5 minutes to go in this first half of play. 25, Duncan McCray with the ball. It goes over the left wing into the baseline left. Tries to make a move. Said no, it's not going to happen there. Back out to 22 is Charlie Tully. Drives in through traffic, tips it out to the left wing. Drive comes back over to Cody Pony. Cody Pony on the right wing. Back out high to Crane. Left side, top of the key over to McCray. McCray bounce pass in down low. Carson Nickel gets in front of that and causes problems for Apache, but they get the ball out, put the shot up. Kobe Rivera with the rebound, clears it down court to Kobe Seltzer. Lob pass to Paxton, right side. Kobe Rivera comes up with it, banks it off the glass, and Kobe Rivera has his 4th point of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. Good effort right there. This kid has more balance in midair than anybody else you'll ever see. Falling away, he made that one. There's a drive by McCray, left side, no good. Defense from Paxton keeps that from happening. 10-point lead for Cordell at 28-18 with under 4 minutes to go in this second period of play. So ball's out of bounds off of Cordell. It'll be inbound for the Apache Warriors. Got a couple of players come in here and said, oh, who wants to inbound this? None of them do because Cordell might take it away. Tegan Bass will inbound to number 22, and that'll be Charlie Tully in the backcourt right here. With under 4 minutes to go in this second period of play, Apache with the ball on the left side. Starts to dribble, starts to work down on the left wing, left baseline, puts a shot up off the rim. Rebounded by number 12, and Devin Polite gets his 4th point of the ball game. Good effort right there. There's Kobe Rivera, finds an opening, drives right side, has it partially deflected by Polite, and it goes back the other way to Apache. Left corner 3-ball put up off the iron right there, and it's might have been touched by Cordell out last right here. 2 Cordell Blue Devils were there trying to get the loose ball and couldn't find a handle on it. Dane Corbin will come in for the Cordell Blue Devils, and Kobe Seltzer will come out to take a little break. 3:20 to go in this first half. Cordell leads 28-20, an 8-point lead. Ball's inbound and out high to number 10, Jaden Crane. Back over the right side to Base. Base, no shot there. Gets it back out. Shot put up from three-point land. Drayton with the rebound right there. Shot was by Tully. Drayton comes down the court right side with it to Paxton out on the right wing. Back to Drayton. 3-ball, top of the key. A little bit long. Rebound by Carson Nickel. And Dane Corbin, who just checked in, puts up a shot. Rebounded by Kobe Rivera, and he's tackled again. Oh, well, it's just good contact. Number 12 right there. Polite will draw that one. But anytime you see Kobe Rivera going up, there's going to be 2 or 3 around him. They don't mind bumping him a little bit, but he bumps real well. 28-20 is our score. Under 3 minutes to go in this first half of play. Gage Keister to inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbound out high to Drayton Maddox. Drayton won't shoot it from 40 feet unless he gives him the opportunity. Into Paxton, right side, in traffic. Kobe Rivera gets the rebound, goes up. Layup is good for Kobe Rivera. Kobe Rivera has 6 points for the Cordell Blue Devils, and it will be a 30-20 lead, back to a 10-point lead. Turn around from point-blank range, and Devin Polite will have his 6th point for the Apache Warriors, with the ball goes out of bounds on the far side, knocked out by Jaden Crane for the Apache Warriors. Number 30, Ethan Codapony, will check back in, and number 10, Jaden Crane, will come out for the Apache Warriors. Inbound the ball will be Dane Corbin for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gets it in to Gage Keister. Keister down to Paxton, right side, 3-ball. And good effort right there. Gage Keister might be called for a foul. They both going for the rebound, but he might have bumped the Apache Warriors right there as they try to fight for that extra effort right there on that effort. 2:21 to go in the first half of play. 30-22. Cordell leads by 8. Apache with the ball. Down the court we come is Charlie Tully with the ball. Comes in right side. Dane Corbin guards him. Goes through traffic. Paxton blocks that pass out to his teammate Kobe Rivera for the Cordell Blue Devils. Over the left side to Drayton Maddox. Back out to Gage Keister. Now Gage has a green light from anywhere out on the floor to shoot. Gage from about 25 that time. Money. That's why he has a green light. When you can put that one up and not even think about it, good shot right there. 33-22, a nice lead. There's Codapony, drives in left side, puts it up from 18, and Ethan Codapony has his 4th point of the ball game for the Apache Warriors. So there's a drive by Kobe Rivera, hands it off to Drayton Paxton right there in the middle of the traffic right there, and there was a foul called somewhere. I'm not sure who they're going to give the foul to. Black 2-2. That'll be Charlie Tully draws his first foul called in the ball game, and Paxton goes to the free throw line to shoot free shots right here. Paxton hit 1-2 on his other possession. He has 9 points in the ball game, so let's hit 2 of them, Paxton. First one is in and good for his 10th point of the ball game. He'll get to take one more. In comes number 15, Bodie Gallagher. Out comes Kobe Rivera, Dane Corbin, and Drayton Maddox. Kobe Seltzer's back in, and so is Gage Keister. Gage Keister got that rebound, saved it back out here to Bodie Gallagher. He puts up a 12-footer off the it bounced around and goes in. Bodie Gallagher made a liar out of me. I thought that was going to roll out, but it had that shooter's touch, so it makes it 36-24. Shot from the left side is off the rim, no good. Gage Keister gets the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils in the backcourt. He's guarded closely by Vasquez. He'll cross the timeline, come down to the left wing. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Apache. And with 1:04 for Danny Taylor, that's 64 seconds left in this first half of play. Gage Keister inbounds to Kobe Seltzer out here on the left side. Over to Bodie Gallagher, back left side to Gage Keister, to Paxton on the left wing. Nothing there. You can still dribble out of it. Everybody's trying to get open. Down to 50 seconds. Back out to Kobe Seltzer, to Gage Keister on the left side. Gage Keister drives in, comes in, finger roll, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Rebound comes out to Carson Nickel, clears it out to Gage Keister, puts up the 3-ball from long range. Gage Keister, that's out about 26 feet right there. Out on the right side is Vasquez with the ball for Apache. Over to 22 is Charlie Tully. Tully with the ball. He'll put up a 22-footer. Rebound comes out to Bodie Gallagher. Clears it out to Gage Keister. And last possession for Cordell, 39-24 with 15 seconds left in this first half of play. Coach Gallagher's up giving them positions and what the play is. We're down to 8 seconds. Down to 7. Time to make a move right here. Kobe Seltzer with the ball. Out to Paxton. Left wing 3 ball. Off the rim. Bodie Gallagher tapped it away. Tried to get that one. And at halftime, the Cordell Blue Devils lead the Apache Warriors by a score of 39-24. We're going to go hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of holiday gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
It's halftime for the Cordell Blue Devils and the Apache Warriors right here. And at halftime, Cordell leads Apache 39-24. Running down the scoring so far, Ethan Cody Pony for Apache has 4. Jaden Crane with 4. Duncan McCray has 6. He's hit for the cycle, a 1, 2, and a 3. Devon Polite has 6, 3 deuces. Tegan Bass has 4 with 2 deuces, and that's your scoring for Apache. For the Cordell Blue Devils, Bodie Gallagher hit a big deuce. It had to bounce around a little bit to go in, but he had the touch, and I didn't have faith in him. That's okay. Gage Keister came in and has hit 2 threes. He has 6 points. Kobe Seltzer has a deuce. Kobe Rivera has 3 deuces. He has 6. And then Drayton Maddox has 3 threes and 2 deuces. He has 13 points. And then Paxton Schweitzer has 4 deuces and 2 from the free throw line. He has 10. So possession error will go to Cordell. They'll inbound on the far side, leading 39-24. And like we was talking a little bit earlier, the schedule changing in this one. Today you want to win your ball games, so the losers bracket will play tomorrow. The winners bracket will play on Monday, and then championship Wednesday is our next venue after that. Inbound on the far side is Kobe Seltzer. Gets it into Drayton Maddox into the backcourt, and we head to the west end of play. Out to Paxton, top of the key. He holds it, looks left, goes right, down to the right side. Kobe Seltzer, 3 ball. Kobe Seltzer has his first 3 of the game to go with the deuce. He has 5. Cordell leads 42-24, and a drive right there. Losing the ball is Apache. Comes down to Drayton Maddox, goes back out to Kobe Seltzer on the left side, back to Seltzer on the left wing, starts to drive in, back to Drayton in the left corner. 3 balls on the way, a little bit short. Comes out to Tegan Bass for the Apache Warriors. Clears it down to Tully. Tully goes left side, a little acrobatic move. Ball put back up by the big guy right here, number 12, Polite, and it comes out wrong for Apache. There's a push and a foul by the Apache Warriors, and that'll be on number 12. Polite draws his second foul, And it'll be an inbound play for Carson Nickel, and the Cordell Blue Devils gets it into Kobe Seltzer. Seltzer at the top of the key. Kobe just going to take his time, set up the offense right here to Paxton out on the right side, to Drayton at the top of the key. Drayton holds the ball and gets it over left side to Kobe Rivera. Rivera comes back in right side of the lane to Carson Nickel. Carson Nickel's going to hold the ball. Nothing there. Bounce pass under the legs of the defense. Out to Paxton, back into Paxton, back out to Kobe Rivera, left side over to Drayton Maddox. Back to Paxton, top of the key. 3-ball, money ball. He finally got the lid off on the three-point range. You knew he would. He's hit for the cycle now. Good job right there. Cordell leads by 21 at 45-24. Drive right side by Polite. Devin Polite has his 8th point of the ball game with that deuce. And it will be Blue Devil basketball. Drayton Maddox, top of the key. Looks to the right side to Kobe Rivera. Lets the defense go by. Out to Paxton, top of the key again. 3-ball, money. That's my spot. He's any spot on the floor he wants, but you let him shoot from there once, let him shoot from there twice, and he'll make both of them. 48-26, a 22-point lead. Polite on the right baseline puts it over the defense for his 10th point of the ball game. Makes it 48-28, a 20-point lead for Cordell. Down the right side to Kobe Rivera, starts to drive in, tries to lead pass down to Paxton, goes a little bit wide at turnover for the Cordell Blue Devils, but Cordell has the 20-point lead at 48-28. Back down the other way to number 25 is Duncan McCray. McCray gets the ball back out high, drive in, back out to McCray on the top of the key, into Polite right side, turns, puts it up. Kobe Rivera tips it out to Paxton. He'll tip it out to Drayton. Drayton goes to Kobe Seltzer on the left side. Back out to Carson Nickel. He'll say, I'll take the layup. A little bit strong right there. There's a late layup, but he put it up with authority. Good job right there by Carson. And the ball comes out to Kobe Seltzer on the left side. Takes his step, takes his time, puts the shot up, and it's tipped away, comes out to the Apache Warriors. Isaiah Vasquez has the ball into number 22. A blocking foul called on Drayton, and he was run over by Charlie Tully right there, but they said Drayton wasn't there quite long enough when he took that charge, and it wasn't a charge, it was a foul on Drayton. That'll be his first foul called in the ball game. And number 22, Charlie Tully, goes to the free throw line. No points so far, and Tully gets to take 2 shots right here from the charity stripe. First one rolls around and drops in for his first point of the ball game. Number 10 comes back in. Jaden Crane comes in. And number 3, Isaiah Vasquez, comes out for the Apache Warriors. Charlie Tully on the free throw line. Second free shot's a little bit short. Rebounded by Polite. And Polite has his 12th point of the ball game. And it will be Cordell leading 48-31, a 17-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. Drayton Maddox with the ball into Kobe Seltzer, finds an opening, back out to Drayton right side, back out to, they're playing catch with each other. Top of the key to Kobe Rivera, puts up the 3. Money time. Kobe Rivera has 9 points, 3 deuces and a tray right here. 51-31, back to the 20-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. Out high is McCray. Jump stop, right side, off the glass. It's in and good for Duncan McCray. He has 8 points for the Apache Warriors. Ball comes out, Kobe Seltzer to Drayton Maddox on the right side. Now Drayton will shoot from that range, but he's going to wait and let the play develop. Into Kobe Rivera, out to Paxton right side. 3-ball, rolls in and out. Carson Nickel gets the rebound, back to Kobe Rivera right side. To Paxton, to Drayton, top of the key. Drayton with the ball, starts to dribble, works down the low left side to Carson Nickel on the left wing. Carson in traffic right there, tied up right there with base. And I don't know if it's a foul or White, 1-5. White, 5, gets the foul right there. Might have bumped Carson just a little bit right there. So Tegan Bass has his second foul. And number 22 comes out, Charlie Tully comes out, and Ethan Cody Pony checks back in. Carson Nickel and Drayton Maddox coming out for Cordell. And inbound the ball will be Gage Keister. And in also is Brady Reimer for the Cordell Blue Devils. Back out high to Kobe Seltzer, back to Brady Reimer, back over to Gage Keister, drives in, hands it off to Kobe Rivera, back out to Gage Keister from 23, in and out, off the rim, no good, rebounded by Devin Polite for the Apache Warriors. Hands it off to number 25 is McCray from 22 feet, Rebound comes out to Apache. There's a drive back in the paint, and Bass puts up a shot, draws the foul right there. As you lean into the defense, a lot of times you'll get that foul. White, 34. Paxton will draw his first foul called in the ballgame. Really low fouls right here for both teams. Cordell has 4 total team fouls, and Apache has 18 fouls total for this ballgame. 51-33 is their score, and the first free shot right there is good by Tegan Bass. That's his 5th point of the ballgame. He'll get to take one more. As they get ready for this one, 3:26 to go in the third period of play. Tegan Bass 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He has 6 points, makes it 51-35. Back out to Kobe Seltzer on the right side. Back over to Brady Reimer, to Gage Keister, to Kobe Rivera. Rivera drives in, layup right side. It's money. Kobe Rivera has 11 points in the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils, 53-35. Jump shot from there. Good shot right there by Tegan. Is that Evans? It says 5 on his jersey. Tegan Bass. That's who I've got. So back over the near side. Kobe Rivera passes out high, stolen away by Jaden Crane. Crane will go down left side. Good block by Gage Keister. He timed that, went in the air, and tapped it out of bounds. So good effort right there by Gage Keister. And we've got Drayton Maddox going to check back in for Cordell, and Kobe Rivera comes out to take a little breather after good time on the floor right there. With 2:44 left in this third period, Cordell leads 53-38. And inbound way out high to the right side. The ball comes to Cody Pony, and the ball comes in the paint. Good. Devin Polite, he's not going to miss inside 5 feet. He's got 8 points this period, 14 in the ball game. 53-40, a 13-point lead for Cordell. Out to Brady Reimer, right side. Open layup, right side. It's good. Brady Reimer with his first 2 points of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. We come down the court to number 25 is McCray. Tries to go through traffic, puts it up. He's going to draw the foul. Might be on Cordell. He had 2 of them hit the floor right there as McCray hit the floor and did Brady Reimer. So white team, 34. They gave that to Paxton. Okay. He was there somewhere on the floor, so I'm sure he fouled somebody. So they'll give that one to Paxton. That'll be his second foul. And on the free throw line, number 25, Duncan McCray, hits that one for his 9th point. He's 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. He'll get to take one more. 55-41 is our score. 14-point lead. Short on the second one. Ball tipped out. Duncan McCray gets the loose ball, backs out, starts the offense for the Apache Warriors on the right side, down to the right corner. Shot put up by number 10. That was a pass to Brady Reimer from Crane. So clears it out to Drayton Maddox, top of the key. Drayton will go to left corner down to Kobe Seltzer. Look for a 3, backs it out to Drayton. He'll take the 3 ball. Money. Drayton Maddox has 4 threes, 2 deuces. He has 16 points in the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils, leading 58-41, back to the 17-point lead. Out on the right side to Duncan McCray. Out high, he backs up near midcourt. Reset the offense with 94 seconds. Brady Reimer knocks that pass away. Comes back to Paxton. Paxton on the left side. Looks right side to Gage Keister. He said, I'm only at 20 feet. In and out. Brady Reimer with a rebound. Puts it up point blank range. Brady Reimer with 4 points for the Cordell Blue Devils, leading 60-41, a 19-point lead. Back for Apache. Top of the key. Almost loses the dribble is Duncan McCray. Back up near midcourt. We're down to the right corner over here to Tegan Bass. Puts up the 3 ball off the rim right there. Cody Pony touches it out of bounds for the Apache Warriors. Back comes Carson Nickel and Bodie Gallagher. Out comes Paxton and Brady Reimer. So got some more players in there for the Cordell Blue Devils. Give them a little rest with 1 minute left in this third period of play. Cordell leads 60-41, a 19-point lead. Kobe Seltzer drives in, dishes it off left side to Carson Nickel, puts it up. He's hammered by number 10. Jaden Crane will draw his first foul, and Carson Nickel goes to the free throw line to put points on the board for the Cordell Blue Devils, and this will be Carson's first points when he makes both of his free shots. Big sister taught him how to shoot these, so we know that he can make these right here for Carson Nickel. See, oops, I jinxed him by
Dudley
saying
always jinxes
Dylan?
people at the free throw line. I can't get him to be quiet. So.
Oh, well. I'll let you call this. Is he going to make it? Yes, he's going to make it.
Made it whenever you don't say anything.
Well, you know Whitney's listening in Texas, and so she couldn't be here, so I know she's listening. And she had her fingers crossed a little too tight. That's why he missed the first one.
She'll take credit for the second one.
Okay, she helped him on that one. Right side from 25. Number 25, McCray hits his big three right there. He's shot for the cycle in this quarter. He's got 12 points in the ball game for the Apache Warriors, and Cordell leads 61-44 with 25 seconds left in this third period. Out to Gage Keister, run a little weave pattern out high. Back over to Bodie Gallagher on the left side to Drayton Maddox, top of the key. Drayton starts to dribble. Nothing there. Starts to work, comes down to the left side, in through traffic. Lost the ball, picked it back up, over to Kobe Seltzer, left corner, three ball, off the iron. Gage Keister with the rebound, puts it back off the glass, and Gage Keister has his 8th point of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. And at the end of 3, it's Cordell 63, Apache 44. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea, too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Back here at Apache as we get ready for this 4th and final period of play. Right here, the possession area goes to the Apache Warriors. They'll inbound on the far side. Cordell leads 63-44. Inbound the ball on the far side is the Apache Warriors. Top of the key comes over to the left side, Jaden Crane. Stolen away by Kobe Seltzer for the Cordell Blue Devils. Into Paxton, left side. Lets the defense clear off the glass. A little deflected right there, and it'll be Apache ball. Ball comes back out to Duncan McCray, top of the key. Guarded by Gage Keister. Over left side to Ethan Codapony. Codapony dribbles in down the left side to Polite. Polite puts up a shot. Rebound put back up by Polite. Finally gets the next rebound, and he puts it back up after a miss by Jaden Crane. And the foul will be on 1-2. Carson Nickel draws his first foul. And on the free throw line will be number 5, and that'll be 12 is Devon Polite. He hits that one, and he gets his first free shot right there. Devon Polite has his 17th point of the ball game. Over to Kobe Seltzer, top of the key. Kobe Seltzer behind the back dribble. Down to Kobe Rivera, left corner, 3 ball. It's money. Kobe Rivera has 14 points. Good outing all the way around for the Cordell Blue Devils. 66-47 is our score. Cordell up by 19. Apache with the ball to the left corner to Polite. Puts up a 3. Comes up short. Rebounded out by Carson Nickel. Clears it over to Seltzer. Seltzer crosses the line. Starts to drive left side through traffic. Had his pockets picked as he went through 3 of them. Ball comes back the other way. Good drive right there. Paxton touched it out to Seltzer. Seltzer will take it back down the right side over to Drayton on the left wing. Puts up a 10-footer, and it's in and good. Drayton has his 18th point of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils, leading 68-47, back to the 21-point lead for Cordell. There's a look left, go right down the right corner to Tegan Bass. Puts up the 3. Rebound comes out. Drayton Maddox steals it away from Apache. Drayton will take it down the right side, comes down the right lane to Kobe Rivera, out to Carson Nickel, top of the key, over to Kobe Seltzer on the left side. Good defense by Jaden Crane. Back out to Kobe Rivera, right side to Drayton Maddox. Not even looking at the 3 there, getting it over to Paxton, top of the key. Paxton back over to Carson Nickel, right side to Kobe Rivera, top of the key. Back out to Drayton, right side. Nothing there. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. To Paxton, to Kobe Seltzer. Finds an opening, drives in, puts it up over traffic. Carson Nickel put it back to one of his teammates. And a couple subs coming in for the Apache Warriors. Charlie Tully coming in and Isaiah Vasquez coming out as Jaden Crane comes out and Tegan Bass comes out. Inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils will be Seltzer. It to Carson Nickel on the left side. Carson gets it into Drayton Maddox on the left wing. Back over the right side to Kobe Rivera. And into 14 is Kobe Seltzer. Pass to Kobe Rivera. Beautiful pass around the defense. Rivera gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and one. He hits the deuce and one. Thank you, Mickey. I'm glad to see you there and listening in for us tonight. So, count the basket. Yep, count the basket. And so the foul's on number 12. Devin Polite draws his third foul. And Kobe Rivera gets his deuce and one. This is his first trip to the free throw line right here. 70-47, a 23-point lead for Cordell. So Kobe Rivera, free shot, rolls around and drops in, makes him look at it. And Kobe Rivera has his 17th point of the ball game, making it 71-47 with 5:20 to go. Left side, Vasquez puts up a three. Drayton went up too soon. Codapony gets the rebound. Finally put back in by Polite, and he had the size and the position. He has 19 points for Apache, 71-49, 22-point lead. Down to Kobe Rivera, right side to Drayton Maddox, to Kobe Seltzer. Drives in, finds an opening, drives in. Underhanded scoop layup will not go down for the Cordell Blue Devils, and it'll be Apache ball. Back over to the far side to Vasquez. Vasquez comes to the top of the key. Over to McCray, puts up the three. And Duncan McCray has his third three of the ball game, has 15 points for the Apache Warriors. 71-52, a 19-point lead for Cordell. Out to Kobe Seltzer, to Gage Keister. Gage Keister, top of the key, back over to Seltzer. Back to Kobe Rivera, back out high to Drayton Maddox. Got numbers there, just not going to take the shot. Back out to Gage Keister. Keister over the right side to Kobe Seltzer. Lob pass into Paxton, into Kobe Rivera. Layup on the left side. Kobe Rivera has 8 this period, and Kobe Rivera has 19 points in the ball game. Good job there. So it will be Apache ball. Ball's a little bit long, saved by Kobe Rivera on the far side, but it goes back over to Apache, to Charlie Tully. Tully back over to the left corner. Number 30 puts that shot up. Ethan Codapony hits his first three in the ball game to go with a couple of deuces. He has 70, 73-55 is our score with 3:45 to go in the ball game. Down the right side to Drayton Maddox. Jump pass out to Paxton on the left side. Back out to Drayton. Back to Kobe Seltzer. Clears it out to Gage Keister. To Kobe Rivera on the weave pattern. Back to Drayton. Finds an opening. Dishes out left side to Paxton. Nobody on him. 3-ball. Paxton, 3-ball. 19 points for Paxton. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Back here at Apache right here, the Cordell Blue Devils and the Apache Warriors were at Minco right here, but it's kind of the home of the Cordell Blue Devils tonight right here. Ball comes out high to Cody Pony. He goes in right side, dishes out on the baseline. Gage Keister picked his pockets right there, and Gage Keister with the ball left side over to Dane Corbin, new into the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. They called a timeout, then didn't take one, but we had time to squeeze and hear from our sponsors. There's a good scoop by Brady Reimer, then put back by Bodie Gallagher, and then it comes back out to Apache. Codapony loses dribble underneath the baseline. They were going to say Cordell touched it last, kind of squeezed him off of that one and try to get it out of their hands. So it will be Apache ball underneath their own basket. with 2:39 left in the ball game. The ball comes in out high to number 23, new into the ball game for the Apache Warriors. That pass goes wide, and it will be Cordell Ball down to Raiden Cooney, out to Dane Corbin. He puts up the 3 ball. Dane Corbin finally got on the scoreboard right there. I'm glad he hit that one. He didn't have any points so far. Number 23 was Tomas Garcia. Steal away by Gage Keister. Going to go right side layup for the deuce right there. They're going to say play ball. Let a sub come in. Number 24 will check in for Apache. That will be, he's not on my roster right there. Number 24 comes in. He's not on the roster. Number 21 is in. That's Cam Mullins is in also for Apache. And top of the key will be Apache with the ball with 2 minutes remaining in the ball. There's a steal by Gage Keister. Gage will go right side layup off the glass and one. He gets the deuce. Gage Keister hits that one, and he'll be fouled by Apache. Number 21 will get that foul. 21, that'll be Cam Mullins, new into the ball game. He wasn't in long and drew his first foul, so he's in the books with that foul right there. So Gage Keister, first time to the charity stripe, and his free shot rolls off wrong for the Cordell Blue Devils. So Dylan, I'm going to have to make you talk. Mick's wondering if I'm here by myself. So
Nope.
No, you're not. I'm not by myself. No problem.
Nope.
So, okay. Into number 32 out here is Nathan McAfee. Into over 21. Shot put up, tipped away, and good job by Bodie Gallagher to get that one down the right side to Brady Reimer. Reimer has his 6th point of the ball game. Gallagher got a good rebound, got the ball down court, and so Reimer takes the easy layup. 85-55, a 30-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. And the ball will come out to number 32, who is Nathan McAfee, who's in earlier, over to 24, who is in, but he's not on the roster right here. There's a miscue by Apache. It'll be out of bounds off of Apache. And the other player on the court is Tomas Garcia for Apache. And it will be Cordell Ball as we inbound to Dane Corbin over the left side to Raiden Cooney. Back out to Bodie Gallagher to Gage Keister. Right side to Brady Reimer. Back out to Dane Corbin to Bodie Gallagher. Right side to Raiden Cooney. 3 ball. Ooh, it had a good shot at it right there. I was going to give him credit for that one, but it just rolled out wrong. He's got the touch, and usually he makes those. With 40 seconds left in the ball game, Cordell has a 30-point lead over the Apache Warriors. Number 32 with the ball is Nathan McCaffrey. Steal away by Brady Reimer. Will go right side, let the defense go. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, point-blank range, and it finally goes in. And Brady Reimer has his 8th point of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils, with the score being 87-55. That'll be a 32-point lead. Over to the far side, number 32 is McCaffrey. Steal by Brady Reimer, right side. Coach said slow it down to Gage Keister. Slow the ball game down. Don't take any more shots. Cordell leads 87-55 will be your final score. Blue Devils move to the Monday championship semifinals. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Back here at Minco, the boys' evening is finished right here. Good outing for the Cordell Blue Devils as they rack up a big victory here over Apache. And we'll run down the scoring for both teams right here as The Cordell Blue Devils win this one by a final score of 87-55. For the Apache Warriors right here, you had Cam Mullins, number 24, and Tomas Garcia, Nathan McCaffrey, and Isaiah Vasquez in without scoring. Then scoring for the Apache Warriors, Charlie Tully hit a free shot for 1 point. Jaden Crane has 4. Ethan Codapony with 7. Tegan Bass with 9. Duncan McCray had 15 points. And then Devin Polite winds up with 19, leading the way for the Apache Warriors. For the Cordell Blue Devils, we had Raiden Cuney got in. I thought he had a 3 that I thought was going to go, then it just didn't. Raiden Cuney was the only Blue Devil on the floor that didn't score. He had an opportunity, but when you're off the bench, sometimes you might not be as warmed up as well as others. Carson Nickel had a free shot. Dylan screwed him up on his first attempt. Otherwise, he would have made 2 of 2.
I'm definitely not going to take credit for that. But
Bodie Gallagher winds up with 2 points. Dane Corbin hit a big 3, so he had 3 points. Kobe Seltzer hit a 2 and a 3. He had 5. Moving up here to the scorers, Brady Reimer came in. He had 4 deuces. He winds up with 8 points for the Cordell Blue Devils. Then you had Gage Keister came off the bench. He had 3 deuces and 2 threes, so he winds up with 12 points. Then you had 3 of them vying for high point honors in the game. Drayton Maddox lit up the nets in this ball game. He wound up with 4 threes and 3 deuces. He winds up with 18 points. Then it was a dogfight for the final lead right here. Kobe Rivera had 2 threes, and then he had 3 6 deuces and a free shot. He had 19 points in the ball game. And then Paxton Schweitzer saw what he had done. Paxton winds up with 3 threes, 4 deuces, and 2 from the free throw line. He winds up with 19 points in the ball game. So great outing for the Cordell Blue Devils as they win their opening half of this tournament here at Minco. So if you've seen the brackets, don't pay any attention to those. If you win your opening round bracket, you move to the winning side of the bracket, and Cordell boys will move to the Monday ball game, and they will play Carnegie on Monday, and then so that'll be a good, interesting bracket. Goes, if you lost today, that will mean that Apache will move to the loser side of the bracket, and they will play tomorrow, and they'll play Union City on the loser side of the bracket. So like we said earlier, congratulations to the Blue Devils. We want them to win all of these. The boys did their half of the night. Then the girls are getting ready to play Minco here at Minco in the tournament, and they played Minco 10 days ago here in this tournament. So this is a rematch of that ball game that the girls won their opening game of the season against Minco. It's going to be good. Cordell Blue Devils won that one 87-55. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll get starting lineups for the girls game. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Great consignments, weather permitting, Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards. Now, there's going to be over 200 weaned feeder calves from 3 different consignments. They'll be from 350 to 650 pounds. All have been worked, they've had their shots, and they've been weaned at least 30 days. And we'll have some other great consignments as well. Again, that's weather permitting. And don't forget our female and bull replacement sale Saturday, November 17th. See you Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards, where, like Rex always says, we want your business, and we sure appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business. providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the clinic pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
As we come back to the Minco tournament and get ready for the nightcap here, features the Cordell Lady Blue Devils in the 7 o'clock game, which we're running a little bit late. It's only 7:03, so we're pretty close to being on schedule right here. And they will be playing the Minco Lady Bulldogs right here. So for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, 00, Madison Damon. Number 3, Andrea Palmer for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Number 10, Megan Brown checks in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Number 11, Taylor Jaworski checks in. And number 32, Casey Lee checks in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. They didn't call her by her name, but we know who it is right there, no problem. Coached by Jana Rogers, David Garman, and Gabby Parsons. So it's good to see them all on the floor, and they're ready to go right here. And for the Minco Lady Bulldogs, coached by Leslie Brummel, and I did have her assistant down here. Her assistant is Kim Mock. I had that earlier, so we'll call that. So Kim Mock is in. For the Apache Warriors, number 4, Minco Lady Bulldogs, number 4, Laney Hughes. Number 11 is Cassidy Franklin. Number 13, Emmy Douglas. Number 24 is Malaya Vasquez. And number 32, Lauren Price. So as we get those all on the floor, we're ready to go on this ball game. And it'll be a rematch of the first ball game of the season for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Minco Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be fun. Dylan, you haven't seen these. Do you want to call these, or shall we just go with what we got?
We probably should go with what we got.
Okay. I understand. So number 32, Casey Lee will be jumping center against, I can't even see her number right here. Casey Lee should win this one. Number 13, Emmy Douglas. As they get ready for this one, Cordell will be on offense on the west end and Minco on the east end. Ball's tapped around a couple times. Finally comes out to Madison Damon for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Madison left side over to Andrea Palmer. Andrea Palmer back out high to Taylor Jaworski. Over to Megan Brown, right side. Back out high to Andrea Palmer. Back out to Madison Damon. Damon on the top of the key. Back over to the right side to Andrea Palmer. Palmer holds the ball high. We're waiting for that defense to open into Megan Brown. Ball stolen away by Emmy Douglas for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. She'll hand it off right side, a drive across the basket, and the basket is in and good by number 11. Cassidy Franklin has her first 2 points of the ball game. Goes to the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Over to the left wing, over to Andrea Palmer. Holds the ball, clears it back out to Madison Damon at the top of the key. Back to Andrew Palmer, left side, out high to Taylor Jaworski. In the paint to Casey Lee, left side, puts it up, gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and she's fouled twice to get to take her free shots right here. So her foul is on number 23 or 32. 32, I believe, is who they're going to give it to. 24. Okay, Vasquez draws her first foul. Casey Lee, free shot, up and good. Casey Lee hits her first one. Makes it a 2-1 ball game for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And not even a minute gone here in this first period of play. Casey Lee, got to have another one. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. We're tied at 2 here in this early going of this first round. Ball's passed down, stolen away by Megan Brown. Megan got a dribble out of traffic, had 2 of them on her. Clears it out to Taylor Jaworski. Taylor goes right side to Andrew Palmer. Andrew Palmer with the ball, dribbles in the paint. Jump step, gets to Megan Brown in traffic. She's double teamed right there. She was front side, back side. That was a Megan Brown sandwich. There's 2 blue jersey, had her trapped on the floor right there. And it will be a possession error. It goes to the Minko Lady Bulldogs. So they double teamed her big time on that effort. 2-2 is our score right here in the early going. Ball will be brought up on the far side by the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Stutter step by Franklin, clears it out to Douglas. Douglas drives in the paint, step through, puts it up hard off the glass. Casey Lee gets the rebound, and she's fouled over the back by one of the Lady Bulldogs. Number 13 will do that, Emmy Douglas. And she'll draw her first foul. She's going over the back of Casey Lee to get that loose rebound right there. And Cordell will inbound and bring it up the timeline right here for Madison Damon. Damon to the right side to Andrew Palmer. Palmer gets it down to Casey Lee, baseline right. She draws the double team out to Taylor Jaworski. She takes the 15-footer off the rim right there, tipped out high. Ball comes out. Casey Lee left side off the glass. It's good. She fought through the traffic right there, and Casey Lee has 4 points for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, leading 4-2 here in the early going. We've played 2 minutes. Ball comes out high for the Minko Lady Bulldogs over the right side to Emmy Douglas. Douglas goes out to the right wing, tries to get around Taylor Jaworski. Not there, has her covered up. Gets the ball in here. Megan Brown steals that pass away, picks it up, and it rolls out of bounds. Got away from her just a little bit, and we turn back over to Minko. Gives the ball right back to the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Underneath their own basket, Cordell leads 4-2. 5:43 to go in this first period of play. Ball comes out high to Cassidy Franklin. Back over to Emmy Douglas. In the paint, right side to Vasquez. Vasquez turns, puts one up from 5, and Malaya Vasquez has her first 2 points of the ball game, and we're tied at 4. Over the right side to Andrew Palmer. Top of the key to Taylor Jaworski. Left side over to Madison Damon. Pass is stolen away by the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And that'll go out to the right side to Douglas. Puts up the 3 ball off the rim kind of hard. Stolen away by Megan Brown. Gets the rebound. She'll go down the court right side to Taylor Jaworski. Back over to Megan Brown. Left side off the glass. Won't go for the layup right there. And rebound comes out to Emmy Douglas for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Ball comes down to Cassidy Franklin. Franklin on the left wing. She'll go back over the top of the key. She'll work over to the right side. Swings it out. Casey Lee almost picked her pocket. Shot put up from three-point land by Emmy Douglas, and she hits a big 3 on the right side, and the lead goes to the Minko Lady Bulldogs at 7-4. Madison Damon with the ball over the right side to Megan Brown. Megan with the ball. Top of the key to Andrea Palmer, and the ball's tipped out, and she did dribble it out of bounds on the far side. Good hustle right there, just wouldn't stay in bounds for Minko. Number 4, Laney Hughes had that one. So Andrew Palmer went about to Madison Damon, top of the key. She works over to the right side, comes down to the right baseline, clears it back out to Casey Lee. Ball gets tapped loose, but it's out of bounds off of Cordell. Turnover right here. 4:21 to go in this first period of play. Minko leads 7-4 as ball will be brought up by Emmy Douglas for the Minko Lady Bulldogs, and by Cassidy Franklin. Into number 24 is Vasquez. Out the right side to Hughes. Puts up the 3 ball, and it's out of bounds off of Minko. That air ball went clear to the baseline and beyond. 4:06 to go in this first period. Minko leads 7-4. Inbound to Madison Damon. Top of the key. She'll across the timeline, middle of the court, working over to the right side. Down to the right corner to Andrea Palmer. Back into Megan Brown. from the free throw line. Lob pass down to Taylor Jaworski. Got a little too far under the basket. Had a good thought right there. Just shot wasn't completed on that side. Over to Emmy Douglas on the right side. Back out top of the key to Cassidy Franklin. Franklin back over to 32 is Lauren Price. In the paint to Casey Lee. That was Cordell's all the way. Casey Lee looks left, goes right, comes back up, saves that possession, and it's stolen away by Lauren Price. She's going about everywhere, can't find anybody or her teammates. Finally over to Franklin. Franklin goes right side, bounce pass to the corner to Vasquez, through traffic, out of bounds, and number 45 will check in for Cordell. Lacey Birch will check in, and Taylor Jaworski would come out and take a little breather. Had to do this in the other ball game because Taylor's taking a pretty good beating underneath there. Good hard effort all the way around. Back to Megan Brown. Lob pass down the right side. Ball will not go down for Lacey Birch. On rebound comes out. Dual possessions called. Had a couple of them on the floor right there. Number 11, Cassidy Franklin, was there with Lacey Birch, and it'll be an inbound play for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils underneath their own basket. 3:09 to go in the third. Megan Brown to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils. Gets it in over to the left side to Andrew Palmer. Palmer back out high to Madison Damon. Madison with the ball back right side to Andrew Palmer. Palmer waits, looks, starts to drive in the paint. Nothing there. She's has that ball held, grabbed right there by Cassidy Franklin. She grabbed more basketball than she did arm, so they'll call it dual possession. And a good effort right there. On the far side, Laney Hughes will inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. And Laney will bring the ball across the timeline to Cassidy Franklin. Back over to the Laney Hughes. Back out top of the key to Vasquez. Vasquez with the ball back over to Hughes on the right side. Guarded by Madison Damon. Get out there and get close. Ball comes out, goes in through the hands out to Vasquez on the right side. Nothing there. Low scoring game so far. 7-4 with Minko leading right here. Out high is Laney Hughes, guarded by Madison Damon. Get in her pocket and steal it away. And she's calling for the travel. Good pressure defense, and mistakes will be made right there. 2:26 to go in this first period of play, and there's another sub checking in. Will be Camden Davis will come in, and Andrew Palmer will come out and take a little breather. So Camden Davis inbounds the ball to Madison Damon, top of the key. She'll work over to the right side to nowhere. We kind of deflected or lost the handle on it, and it's a turnover for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And Andrew Palmer, timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and join them. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Back here at Minko, it's Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Minko Lady Bulldogs, with Minko hitting that three ball about 3 minutes ago on the clock, and nobody scored since then, so it's a 7-4 lead for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Big defense on both sides right here, and that's why it's a low-scoring game. 2:15 to go in this first period of play. Minko has the ball, crossing the timeline, back over to the left side to Hughes. Hughes has the ball, gets it out high to Douglas, to the right side over to Franklin. Franklin back out to Hughes at the top of the key. Nothing there. Hey, you gotta love the defense stepping it up right here. Ball comes down baseline right there. Good idea. Cordell just couldn't get a handle on it. Need to put a little bit bigger strap on it or stick tight on their fingers and hang on to that one. Minute 57 to go in this first period. 7-4 Minko with the ball on their end of the court on the east end. Inbound to Vasquez. Megan Brown had a good idea. She jumped in the middle of that one and got a hold of it, but it's out of bounds off of the Lady Bulldogs. So Megan Brown to bring the ball up the court for the Lady Blue Devils. She'll cross the timeline with under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Lob pass down to Casey Lee, goes over to the far side, back out to Megan Brown. Starts to drive, and 3-2. Casey Lee's going to be called for a foul. She might have bumped somebody just a little bit, so she draws her first foul, a defensive foul right there. Bumped somebody, and so it'll be Minko ball with 1:42. 100 seconds left in the ball game for Danny Taylor. Over the left side to Vasquez. Down to the left corner, down here to Douglas. Douglas starts to come around the traffic, turns, puts one up. It'll be deflected by Cordell out of bounds, so it'll be Minko ball underneath their own basket with 91 seconds left in this first period of play. And inbound the ball will be Laney Hughes for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Finally gets it in out high to Franklin. Franklin goes over the right corner to Vasquez, puts up the 3 ball. Casey Lee with the rebound, outfights everybody for that one. Coach Rogers saying go, get it down the court, set up a play, and make some points. Left side over to Andrew Palmer. Palmer picks it up out top of the key to Lacey Birch. 3 ball draws iron, comes out wrong for Cordell. Ball goes down court to Vasquez. Lead pass was a little bit long and out of bounds for Minko. It'll be Cordell ball with 1:07 left in this first period of play. Megan Brown to bring the ball up the court, right side, down to the right corner to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils is Camden Davis. Ball stolen away by Minko. It'll be number 11 brings that ball down the court, right left side off the glass, and Lacey Birch will draw her first foul right there for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And Lacey Birch gets that foul, and this will put number 13 on number 11 on the free throw line, Cassidy Franklin. And Cassidy Franklin on the free throw line. First shot is up and in and good. Her 3rd point of the ball game. Number 25 checks in for Minko. That'll be Tommy Wiley will check in for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Cassidy Franklin on the free throw line. 8-4, a double up right here for Minko. And her second free shot is nothing but net as well. And so she hits 2 of 2 from the free shots. 9-4 is our score. A 5-point lead for Minko with 45 seconds left in this first period of play. Over to Andrew Palmer on the left side. Andrew Palmer holds the ball out to Casey Lee on the right side, drives down the lane, clears it back out to Casey Lee, baseline right, puts it up, and she's fouled in the act of shooting by number 11. And Cassidy Franklin will draw her first foul for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. So, what number did he call? He anyway, they set it on 25 right there, Tommy Wiley. First free shot by Casey Lee comes off the rim wrong, so she should make her second one. She's usually up there at about 87% free shot shooting, and so second free shot a little bit strong also. Rebounded by Laney Hughes for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. 5-point lead for Minko as we come under 30 seconds to go in this first period of play. 9-4 is our score. They're going to back up and say, we can go for one shot. If you're not going to pressure defenses, Megan comes back out to guard her. Megan steals the ball away from Laney Hughes, and dual possession, they call the jump ball. It'll be Cordell ball or it'll be Minko ball. It'll be Cordell ball with 16.1 seconds left in this first period of play. Inbound to Megan Brown, top of the key. Megan Brown with the ball. She'll work over to the right side. We're down to 10 seconds. Gets it back over the right side to Casey Lee. Casey Lee has the ball working right side. Out to Andrew Palmer. 3 ball partially deflected by Minko. And at the end of the first period of play, it'll be Cordell 4, Minko 9. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here at Minko as we get ready for this second period of play. We're just talking that difference in the first game we played the Tuesday after Thanksgiving versus this ball game. There's a lot more defense by both teams right here, a lot less scoring in this ball game. So the defenses are kicking up right here, doing their thing. Possession area goes to the Minco Lady Bulldogs as they inbound on the far side of the court. Into the backcourt, the ball comes out to Cassidy Franklin. She drives in out to Vasquez on the left wing. Vasquez gets the ball over to Hughes on the right side, guarded by Megan Brown. Back over to Emmy Douglas on the left side. Back out to Hughes, top of the key. Hughes starts to back up as Megan Brown starts to guard her. Dishes it off the right corner to Franklin. 3-ball, and Cassidy Franklin hits a big 3 for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Gives her 7 points in the ball game, and Minco leads 12-4. Down to the left corner to Camden Davis. Davis back out to Lacey Birch. Top of the key, drives in, left side over to Casey Lee. Comes through traffic, layup on the left side. And they're going to say the foul was on the floor before she took the shot and made the layup on the left side. Then 23, 24, 25. 25 gets her second one. Tammy Wiley draws her second foul. Number 32, Lauren Price checks back in, and Wiley checks out for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. So Casey Lee inbounds, and she's called for the travel. She had 3 girls guarding her, front side, back side, and the left side. So they call her for the travel. She felt the pressure defense behind her. Might have taken one extra step. Inbound out high to Cassidy Franklin. Back over to the far side to Vasquez. Puts up a 17-footer off the rim. And Lacey Birch gets the rebound. Clears it out to Megan Brown. Megan Brown brings the ball down the middle of the court. Back over the left corner to Camden Davis. In the paint to Casey Lee. Rolls one in. And it's in and good. And Casey Lee has her 6th point of the ball game. Makes the score 12-6, a double up for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Down the right corner, Casey Lee might have jumped in there and knocked that out of bounds. That's good defense. She went around number 32, Lauren Price, and couldn't get a handle on it, but the ball's knocked out. In for the Lady Blue Devils is Madison Damon, and out comes Megan Brown to take a little breather right here. 12-6 is our score. Number 11 inbound to Cassidy Franklin. Franklin over to the left side to number 13 is Emily Douglas. Down the corner to Hughes. Hughes lob pass into the middle of the paint. Stolen away by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Lacey Birch comes up with that steal. Clears it out to Madison Damon. Left side over to Andrea Palmer. Finds an opening layup left side. Andrea Palmer puts that in there for a deuce for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, making it 12-8, a 4-point lead for Minco. Into the far side to Vasquez. Down the court we go to Hughes. Hughes left side checks up from 5, and she gets her first 2-point basket for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball comes back the other way to Madison Damon. Damon down to the right side to number 45, and Lacey Bird starts to drive. She's fouled if she tries to go baseline right, and she'll be fouled by number 23, 25, 24. Okay, Vasquez draws her second foul right there for the Lady Bulldogs. Inbound play for the Lady Blue Devils, and Madison Damon gets the ball in right here in front of us, out to Andrew Palmer. Back to Madison Damon. Comes back out to the top of the key to reset the offense for the Lady Blue Devils. We've played just over 2 minutes here into the second period of play, and it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs at 14-8. There's a drive by Andrew Palmer, right side off the glass. Reach in by Madison Damon. Ball maintained to Emmy Douglas. Drives through traffic, puts it up a little bit strong. Ball pinballs off of 2 or 3 of them. Good hustle there by Camden Davis. She was in a wrestling match, and she hung on to the ball. Dual possession gives it to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 5:35 to go in this second period of play. And Minco leads 14-8, a 6-point lead. Madison Damon with the ball. To the right side goes over to Andrea Palmer. Palmer gets the ball back out top of the key to Lacey Birch. Birch drives in, back out to Andrea Palmer. Clears it back out to Camden Davis. Left side to Casey Lee. Back over to the left corner to Madison Damon. In traffic, got to get the ball out here somewhere to the Lady Blue Devils. Saved there by Camden Davis. Clears it out to Andrea Palmer, top of the key. Andrew picks up her dribble, gets it down to the right side to Lacey Birch, puts it up, partially deflected by Minco, and Minco gets an over and back. She was the first one to touch it after she came back in. That's a close call right there, but it gives the ball back to Cordell. Under 5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Minko leading 14-8. Into the right side to Lacey Birch. Birch starts to dribble, comes over to near the top of the key, over to Andrea Palmer, left side. Andrea Palmer starts to dribble, clears it out to Camden Davis. Back into Casey Lee, to the right side over to Lacey Birch. She'll start to drive baseline right, cuts her off there, clears it off to Casey Lee, comes back out into Lacey Birch, puts the shot up. Lacey Birch is fighting 2-on-1 right there. Dual possession, gives the ball to Minko. Taylor Jaworski to check back in for the Lady Bulldogs, and Lacey Birch can come out and take a little breather. She's had some work pretty hard there in the last few minutes on the floor. They were double teaming her and taking advantage of that effort right there. It'll be full court defense by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils as Laney Hughes is down to inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. Got a couple more subs in for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Said we're going to have to go full court defense to do something. Down 6 here with 4:20 to go in this first half of play on first round of the Minko tournament. Down to the right side to Vasquez. Starts to turn that Lauren Price on the right side. Hands it back out to Price. Price gets the ball back out high to Hughes. Hughes with the ball. Starts to dribble way out high. Nothing there. She's cut off by Camden Davis. Clears the ball back out to Natalie Carballo on the right side. Top of the key goes to Cassidy Franklin. Lob pass out on the left wing to Laney Hughes. Hughes gets passed back out to Carvalho on the right side, guarded closely by Taylor Jaworski. Almost lost her dribble there. Clears it back out to Hughes again. Hughes with the ball. Starts to dribble, gets through traffic, puts it up pretty strong, clears it out to Casey Lee. Back over to Madison Damon for the Lady Blue Devils. She'll pick up her dribble and come back to the top of the key. Over the right side to Taylor Jaworski. Taylor starts to work hard. Nothing there. Gets the ball somewhere down to Andrew Palmer. Baseline left. Layup. Find the open player right there, and Andrew Palmer took that layup on the left side. 14-10, a 4-point lead for the Minko Lady Bulldogs with 3:10 to go in this first half. Ball comes out to Cassidy Franklin. She'll come down the left side, down the left wing. Good job right there by Camden Davis. She gets the ball loose to Andrea Palmer. Palmer will go down to the left side, sets up the offense. Top of the key to Camden Davis. Over to Madison Damon. Damon on the give and go down to Casey Lee. Goes in, goes up, has the ball deflected, and it comes out to Laney Hughes for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Taylor Jaworski is with her step for step down the court. Cuts her off. She has to back up and wait for more help right there. 14-10 is her score. 2:35 to go in this first half of play. They're going to back up, trying to set the offense right here. Guard her close and then count them down. Laney Hughes with the ball for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. She comes in top of the key. Not a lot there. Defense has her covered up. Over to Carballo on the right side. Ball comes loose out to Douglas. Puts up the 3 ball. And ball will be touched last by Minko out of bounds. It'll be Cordell ball. And back comes Megan Brown for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And Camden Davis comes out to take a little breather. A well-deserved break after some good effort on the floor by Cordell. 14-10, a 4-point lead for Minko with 2:10 to go in this first half of play. Megan Brown with the ball. Over to the left side to Andrea Palmer. Palmer back over to Megan Brown on the right side. Into Taylor Jaworski, a little bit high. Had to stretch. The ball comes loose for the Lady Blue Devils. Goes back to Minko. Over on the far side is Franklin. Baseline left. Over to Carballo. Puts up the shot. Taylor Jaworski gets that loose ball. Good effort right there. Good hustle. Casey Lee with the ball over the right side to Madison Damon. Madison Damon holds the ball high. Down to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Finds an opening. Drives in off the glass. A little bit strong. Ball comes loose, and we got a foul called on number 3, Andrew Palmer. After that, she missed that one. She might have made contact with one of the Minko Lady Bulldogs. 4-point lead, 14-10. Inbound play for the Minko Lady Bulldogs with 95 seconds left in this first half of play. In the backcourt, got to keep the ball moving right here. Number 13, Douglas with the ball. Finds an opening, steps around. A blocking foul on Casey Lee. She got knocked down as Emmy Douglas had to step around her, count the basket, and Casey Lee draws her second foul. They're going to give Emmy Douglas the 2 and 1 right here. And so a big effort right there for and 1 shot for the Lady Bulldogs. She makes her free shot right there, gives her 6 points in the ball game and a 7-point lead for Minco at 17-10. Down low to Megan Brown. Left side layup. It's in and good. That's Megan Brown's first 2 points of the ball game. And it will come down to 1:07 to go in this first round of play for the Lady Blue Devils and the Minco Lady Bulldogs right here. So ball comes out high to number 11, Cassidy Franklin. Clears it back over to Emmy Douglas. Douglas guarded by Casey Lee. Good matchup right here. 2 strong players for their both respective teams right here. Said who got faked out of that little move right there. And ball comes back over to Cassidy Franklin, trying to keep it going somewhere. And it will be a little possession. Just going to run a little clock right here. And over to the far side to Laney Hughes. Hughes with the ball. Casey Lee gets it away from her over to Andrea Palmer. Palmer comes down the court, gets the ball down to Casey Lee. Left baseline, puts it up a little bit strong. Chases down her own rebound right here. She might have been held just a little bit. And holding foul on Minco. And so it'll be an inbound play for the Lady Blue Devils with 14.6 seconds. And it will be Madison Damon to inbound to Casey Lee. She turns around, gets the ball back out. She is contacted big time. It'll be Minco Lady Bulldogs ball with 10 seconds left in this first half of play. And so Minco inbounds the ball. Bringing the ball up will be number 11 is Cassidy Franklin. Right side over to number 13. And halftime score will be Minco 17, Cordell 12. We'll go hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic fantastic idea, too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great consignments, weather permitting, Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards. Now, there's going to be over 200 weaned feeder calves from 3 different consignments. They'll be from 350 to 650 pounds. All have been worked, they've had their shots, and they've been weaned at least 30 days. And we'll have some other great consignments as well. Again, that's weather permitting. And don't forget our female and bull replacement sale Saturday, November 17th. See you Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards, where, like Rex always says, we want your business. And we sure appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie. 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Welcome back to the Minco tournament right here. Halftime is just about over. The Lady Blue Devils got out here and got a little shoot-around time to get ready for this second half of play. The Minco Lady Bulldogs are just now returning to the floor as there's still 20 seconds left in the halftime, so they got plenty of time to get here. Inbounding on the far side of the court will be, I can't see the possession error down there, which way it is, but it should be to Cordell. So the way the officials are standing right here. Quickly running down the scores right here is low-scoring contest in that first half. Laney Hughes with 2, Cassidy Franklin with 7, Emmy Douglas with 6, Malaya Vasquez with 2, and that's the scoring for Minco. For the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, Andrew Palmer has 4, Megan Brown has 2, and Casey Lee with 6. That's your scoring. Cordell with the ball out at the top of the key to the right side over to Megan Brown. Top of the key again to Madison Damon. Left side to Taylor Jaworski. Down to Andrew Palmer on the left wing. Back out to Madison Damon. Back over to Andrew Palmer. In the paint to Taylor Jaworski. The ball is kicked loose. Cleared out by Andrew Palmer to Madison Damon. Damon will work the ball over to the top of the key again. Comes back to Andrew Palmer. Andrew Palmer works down to Megan Brown on the right corner. Back out to Casey Lee. Casey Lee goes to her knees, loses the ball, goes over to Laney Hughes, who had her pockets picked right there. And it's still the 5-point lead for Minco at 17-12. I was talking earlier that in the first game, Cordell had the big lead at the end of the first quarter, not halftime right here, and it's about the same difference. Ball comes loose from Minco. If you touch it, it's backcourt. Madison Damon picks it up. So Madison Damon gets the ball out to Casey Lee. 3-ball looking good. Oh, comes off the rim right there. Megan Brown was knocked out of bounds, but clears it back out to Andrew Palmer. Back to Madison Damon, down to Taylor Jaworski, to Andrew Palmer. Jump shot from the free throw line. Rebound goes to Laney Hughes for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Good possession for the Lady Blue Devils. Just didn't get to capitalize on the turnover from Minco. 17-12 is our score. 5-point lead with 6.5 left in this third period of play. Over to the left side to Franklin. Franklin back out top of the key to Douglas. Puts up the 3-ball. Money ball right there. Emmy Douglas has her second 3 of the game to go with 3 more points. She has 9 and a 20-12 8-point lead for the Minco Lady Bulldogs over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Down to Taylor Jaworski in the left corner, starts to dribble in, clears it back to Casey Lee, back out to Madison Damon. Damon over the right side to Megan Brown. Megan Brown starts to drive, clears it back to Casey Lee. It's stolen away by number 11, Cassidy Franklin. Franklin goes down left side and goes in, goes up, and a foul is called somewhere. And 0-0, Madison Damon had good position, and she got knocked down, but it's a foul on the Lady Blue Devils. And on the free throw line will be Cassidy Franklin, who hit 2 of 2 in the first period of play, and she'll get to take her free shots here. Nothing but net on the free shot. That's the way you like to see it if it's on my team. Oh, she's not. Okay. 21-12, 10-point lead. She rips the net on both of them and has 9 points in the ball game and a 10-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Over to the far side, tipped out by Emmy Douglas, and it will be Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball, and they'll inbound on the far side, the south side of the court. Megan Brown to inbound from that point, inbound to Madison Damon. Damon comes to the top of the key over to Andrew Palmer on the left side. Palmer comes in, bounce pass to Taylor Jaworski. It's in and good, and count the basket. And number 32, Lauren Price, draws her first foul. Taylor Jaworski gets her first basket of the night, and will get to go to the free throw line for a and one right here. 22-14 is her score, an 8-point lead. Come on, Taylor. Free shot is good right here. Taylor Jaworski has her 3rd point of the ball game. Ball comes down court to Price. She throws back to Andrew Palmer. Good for the Lady Blue Devils. Back to Madison Damon. Right side, puts it up and has it blocked out of bounds by Hughes, I believe. And it'll be out of bounds off of Cordell. Finally wrestling for the ball. Cordell touched out of bounds first, so it'll be Minco Lady Blue Devils ball. Bulldogs ball, and it will be inbound to the far side to number 12. I said, no, it's 13 over there. That's Emmy Douglas. Down the right side to Vasquez. Vasquez on the right baseline. Comes in, cross-court pass out to Franklin. Franklin puts up a 25-footer. Rebound comes out to Casey Lee. Dribble out of that one, Casey. The ball comes out, comes loose, and Minco will get the ball back. That's over and back. No, there's contact right there by Taylor Jaworski. I believe the foul is. Got a little confused there at midcourt right there. Taylor Jaworski draws her first foul. So Minco will inbound on that far side. Emmy Douglas to inbound for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. And there's a night and day difference from the first ball game to this ball game. 10 days difference right here. Lob pass down low, baseline right to Vasquez, puts up a shot. Baseline right, and Vasquez gets her 4th point of the ball game, and on a nice, easy layup on that point. 24-15, a 9-point lead. There's a drive by Andrew Palmer. Count the basket. Andrew Palmer has the and one right here as on the foul by the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Count the basket, and 32, Lauren Price will draw her 2nd foul for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And that's her 3rd foul right there is what they're giving her. And in comes number 45, Lacey Birch for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And Taylor Jaworski comes out to take a little break right here. Comes another player in, number 25. Wiley comes in for 32, Lauren Price for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Andrew Palmer on the free throw line. Free shot is up and in and good. That's a traditional 3-point play for Andrew Palmer. She has 7. Down court we go, right side to Wiley. Puts up a shot. Saved back there by Megan Brown. They said nope, she stepped out of bounds. A little contact down low. Might have been from her own teammate or one of the blue jerseys. Either way, it's contact. And a 24-18 6-point lead for the Minko Lady Bulldogs underneath their own basket on the west end of the floor. Inbound into Vasquez on the left side. Tries to go around. Puts up a shot. Banks it off the glass. And Mila Vasquez has her 6th point of the ball game. And an 8-point lead, 8-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Andrew Palmer with the ball. Nobody near her. Lob pass down low to Megan Brown. Point blank range, under pressure right there. The shot missed from left side, layup potential right there. Ball comes down to Lainey Hughes out to the top of the key to number 11. That'll be Cassidy Franklin. Franklin back over to Hughes in the left corner. 3 ball off the rim. Good defense. Lacey Birch gets that loose ball, and it's tipped out of bounds by number 13, Emmy Douglas. It'll be Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball. Under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd period of play, with an 8-point lead for Minko at 26-18. Madison Damon with the ball. She'll go over to the right side. You can hear Coach Rogers going, move, move, move. Out to Megan Brown, top of the key. Left side over to Lacey Birch. Lacey Birch spin move, comes into the paint. Under traffic, puts it up. Rebounded out by Wiley for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll come down the right side to Hughes. Banks one off the glass. Casey Lee picks up that rebound. Casey comes down. There's not numbers there. It's a 3-on-3, 3-on-4 break right there. And we have a foul called on Minko, number 11 maybe. Blue team 1415. What's the number?
Vasquez.
24. Vasquez. Okay, timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and join them. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil basketball right here on Fox Radio.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Back here at Minko, here in the middle of the 3rd period of play. 3:19 left in this 3rd period of play. Minko has the 26-18 lead, an 8-point lead for the Minko Lady Bulldogs over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. No major changes on the floor on that possession right here. It should be Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball. Megan Brown to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils. She gets it into Casey Lee, back to Megan. 3-ball right side, bounces around off the rim. Andrew Palmer gets the rebound, and Andrew Palmer is tied up by number 25, Tommy Wiley, and possession will go to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. No, it goes to Minko Lady Bulldogs. Lady Blue Devils have to be on defense right here. 3:12 to go in the 3rd. Minko with an 8-point lead. Inbound here on the near side to number 11, Cassidy Franklin. Cassidy Franklin's going to go full speed down the course on the left side. Dishes it off to Tammy Wiley, and Wiley has her first 2 points of the ball game. Down the left side to Andrea Palmer. Andrea Palmer with the ball. Clears it out to Casey Lee at the top of the key. Over the right side to Lacey Birch. Birch holds the ball high. Starts to drive into the paint. Clears it out to Madison Damon. Near side 3 ball. Madison Damon hits a big 3 for Cordell. Timeout on the floor by Minko. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what luck may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here at Minko, here in the middle of the third period of play, 28-21, 7-point lead for the Minko Lady Bulldogs with 2:43 to go in the third period. Minko to inbound here on the east end. They're headed to the west end. Andrew Palmer taps that ball away, but it goes right back down to Emmy Douglas. Emmy Douglas drives coast to coast, and three of them go down right here, but I'm going to say it's on the floor right here, and they're probably going to give that to Casey Lee right there since she was the trailing one. Now number 11, maybe Taylor Jaworski. Let's see who they put on the board. Megan Brown. I didn't even see her in that pile up over there, so Megan Brown draws her first foul. 28-21, inbound play for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Gets it into the far side over to Wiley. Good job there by Lacey Birch. She reaches in and ties up Wiley, and it will be Cordell ball with 2:33 to go in this third period of play. Down 7, so we got to have points on every position to get back in to the lead of this ball game. Out to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Andrew Palmer with the ball out to Lacey Birch, top of the key. Lacey Birch waiting for somebody to come over. Casey Lee with the ball left side. Casey holds the ball high. Minko's pretty content to stay there and not do a whole lot. Ball goes out to Madison Damon, over to Andrew Palmer, into Lacey Birch, left side, and Lacey Birch with her first 2 points of the ball game makes it a 5-point lead, 28-23 with 2 minutes left in the third period. Ball comes down the court to Laney Hughes, top of the key, guarded by Madison Damon. Damon comes with her over to the right side. Lob pass into Wiley. She goes down. Ball comes out to Megan Brown to Casey Lee. Casey Lee jumps up from 10 right there, banks it off the glass, and Casey Lee said, "That's mine." Casey Lee has her 8th point of the ball game.
Not sure if she called glass on that one, but
it looked like good. Looked good, didn't it?
It looked good.
Left side shot up. Wiley with the rebound for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Clears it back out to number 11, Franklin. Franklin tries to spread out the defense. Goes way wide right. Andrea Palmer stays with her. They're just not close enough to count the guard down. Drives in left side. Dishes out to the corner to Carballo. Back out to Laney Hughes on the left corner. Start to spread the defense. Spread the floor out a little bit. Down right side to Wiley. Wiley. Minko's just playing keep away right now. That's all they have to do. Emmy Douglas with the ball out high. Said nobody guarding her closer. Casey Lee is on her as they start to move. Back out to Laney Hughes. Hughes starts to drive. She'll go into the free throw line. Dishes down to the corner to Carballo. Carballo gets the ball back out to Cassidy Franklin. Down to 45 seconds left in the third period. 3-point lead for Minko, 28-25. Working ball around to Hughes. Good job. Lacey Birch took that pass away from her, and then they're going to call dual possession. Gives it back to Minko. Great job defensively by Lacey Birch. She said, "I'm tired of you guys running around doing this." Grabbed the ball, held it, and dual possession gives it to Minko underneath their own basket. 38 seconds left in this third period. Laney Hughes gets it into the far side. Ball comes down from the side down there, stolen away by Megan Brown. The pass is going to be a little bit short. Dribbles behind her back, comes down the left corner, down to Casey Lee. It's tipped out of bounds by number 13, Emmy Douglas. So with 26 seconds, Cordell can inbound the ball right here at the end of their own bench right here. Madison Damon to inbound out to Andrew Palmer. Out, she'll take it to the top of the key. It's set up from that point. Right side into Casey Lee. Takes a look at it. Drives left side off the glass. Rebounded by Wiley for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Comes out to Cassidy Franklin. She'll go right side down to Emmy Douglas, right baseline. Tries to step through traffic. And good job. Lacey Birch takes the ball away, and then there's a fight for the ball. Dual possessions called, and it comes back to the Lady Blue Devils with 6.6 seconds. So everybody drops back, and you got to get down here. Minco's going to put pressure on it. Somebody's got to inbound it, get to the half-court line, and take a nice shot right here. There's a shot. Nope, nothing there. Madison Damon puts it up, and with 0.2 seconds, you can shoot with 0.2. It really takes 0.3 to get a shot off, and that should be your end of the third period score. 25 for Cordell and 28 for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Cordell will inbound underneath her own basket into Lacey Bird. Shot is up and in and good. No good. It missed it. So your score will be Minco 28, Cordell 25. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
As we come back to Minco tournament, 28-25. Minco leads by 3 as we get ready for this fourth and final period of play. Got to win this one, Lady Blue Devils. Now, whenever we'd played before, at the end of the third, it was 34-26. Cordell had an 8-point lead, but neither team has scored that much, so both teams, bigger defensive program all the way around. Coach Leslie Brummel and Coach Rogers have played against each other. They've played with each other, so they know each other well, and so it's going to be a Donnybrook dogfight here in this fourth and final period of play. Minco Lady Bulldogs have the possession here. They'll inbound on the far side, the south side. They'll be going to the west end of the floor. Laney Hughes inbounds to number 32. That'll be Lauren Price. Megan Brown is with her step for step. She'll drive baseline right. She's called for the double dribble right there. She's frustrated with herself, but that was good defense by Megan Brown for the Lady Blue Devils. Inbound to Madison Damon. Damon top of the key, left side over to Andrew Palmer. Palmer takes the ball, holds the tie, back out to Casey Lee. Right side over to Lacey Birch. Birch starts to drive right side, starts to put it up, has it deflected out of bounds by Minco. It'll be Cordell ball and underneath their own basket here on the east end of the floor. 28-25. It's a one-possession ball game. Minco leads by 3. So Megan Brown inbounds to Madison Damon. 3 ball off the iron right there. Rebounded out by 32 is Lauren Price. Clears it back over to Laney Hughes. Hughes with the ball at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to number 11, Cassidy Franklin. Franklin starts to come over to the right side. Not a lot there. Running into her own player. Goes back to the left side. Tries to find an opening. Back over to Laney Hughes on the right wing. Laney Hughes goes to the top of the key and going to back up. Minco's going to try to play no offense right here. Just dribble the ball around when you got the lead. There's a drive to the left corner. Shot put up by Vasquez. Rebounded out by Andrew Palmer. Andrew Palmer has her dual possession is called right there. Has her pocket pick, but she had her hands on it. So in comes number 24 is Camden Davis for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And out comes Madison Damon. Good time on the floor, and they've been working pretty hard right there all the way around. Megan Brown crosses the timeline with the ball, works to the top of the key, comes over to Andrew Palmer on the left wing. Andrew Palmer has the ball, starts to dribble, goes back to the top of the key, right side over to Lacey Birch. 3 ball off the rim to go, no good. Rebound by Andrew Palmer to Casey Lee. Casey Lee puts it up. Casey Lee outfights everybody for the rebound. She's tied up with it by Cassidy Franklin, and they're fighting for the ball. Dual possession gives it to the Lady Bulldogs. 28-25 with 6:35 to go in this ball game. Inbound on the far side to Laney Hughes. Hughes takes the ball. She'll go down the court over to the left wing over there, down to Price, back over to Vasquez. Vasquez gets the ball out. It goes out of bounds on Minko. Nope, they didn't go out of bounds. Casey Lee ties it up, and she's tied up immediately there by number 13. That'll be Emmy Douglas. And a little bit slow getting up right there because they were banging, hitting the floor kind of hard right here. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and join them. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Back here at Minko. They're taking as long as they want to. Call them out of the huddle, no problem. Just remember that the winner of this game plays on Monday. The loser of this game plays on Friday. They're going to split up the brackets a little bit because of incoming weather for a safety notion and precaution. Lady Blue Devils have the ball. They cross the timeline. Megan Brown with the ball. Over here to Camden Davis on the near side, back to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Andrew Palmer starts to dribble. Got to dribble the ball when you start moving there. Clears it back out. Well, gets her own ball into Lacey Birch, baseline right, back out to Andrew Palmer, comes in, back into Birch, right under the basket. Ball comes loose, pinballs around. Vasquez touches it last for Minko, gives the ball back to Cordell, underneath the Cordell basket on the east end of the floor. 5:47 to go in the ball game. Minko leads 28-25. Inbound to the right side to Andrew Palmer. Palmer into Lacey Birch. Back out to Camden Davis. That's her first basket of the ball game, and we're tied at 28. Great shot by Camden Davis for the Lady Blue Devils. And ball comes out to Laney Hughes, top of the key, over to Cassidy Franklin, left side, over the left wing to Emmy Douglas. Douglas goes left wing, left corner. Good defense right there by Megan Brown, trying to tie it up right here. And timeout called by Minko, so we can take another timeout, save that possession. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
As we come back to live action. See, Tanner's working, isn't he?
Tanner's on the ball over there.
Got points and everything, and going here and going there. I tried to give him headsets earlier, but he wouldn't take it. So, he's a professional on the camera and doing a fine job.
Didn't want to talk. Didn't want any recognition tonight.
Well, didn't want to interrupt what he's doing. He's got it going smooth, going strong, doing a good job. Minko will inbound on the far side of the court, and Emmy Douglas to inbound from that point. Casey Lee is with her. Gets the inbound out high to Cassidy Franklin. Tries to keep them going right there. Almost lose her dribble because Casey Lee, they call her for the travel right there. Casey Lee defensively had her frustrated. Minko's a little frustrated right now. It's a tie ball game. It's anybody's game right now. Casey Lee with the ball. Gets it over to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Andrew comes down halfway down. Gets it back out to Megan Brown. Over to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Andrew Palmer out high to Lacey Birch. Casey Lee, almost. Didn't quite go. It was close, though. Ball comes out to Cassidy Franklin for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. She'll come down the right side over to Vasquez on the left side. Vasquez has her 8th point of the ball game. The lead goes to Minko, 30-28, with 4.5 left in this ball game. Ball comes down. It's tipped by Minko out of bounds first. And you got one of the Minko Lady Bulldogs. She said she's a little bit slow to get up right here. Might have bumped her head kind of hard. When you have that ponytail on the back of your head and you hit that, that's just double indemnity right there. And I think that's, well, I can't tell you what the number is right here. Coach Rogers calls her girls over as they check out the player right there. That's 24. That's Vasquez. I thought it was Vasquez, but I wasn't sure. So Vasquez, she went down backwards and might have bumped her head. If she's counting stars, she'll have to come out for a little bit anyway. No problem. She'll be fine. She's a good, strong player for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And Coach Brummel says, yep, you're going to have to come out. I had to come out and check on you. So she'll have to bring in another player for the Lady Bulldogs. And number 25, Wiley, checks in for Minko. Inbound the ball will be Megan Brown for the Lady Blue Devils. Gets it in over here to number Camden Davis. Back over to Megan Brown in the left corner. Out high to Andrea Palmer. Minko leads 30-28 with 4:25 to go. Out top of the key to Megan Brown. Megan starts to move, comes in the paint. Lob pass down left side. Shot put up by Lacey Birch, and she's fouled by 20. Lauren Price draws her 4th foul for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And on the free throw line will be Lacey Birch. Let's have a free shot, Lacey. A little bit strong off the back iron. She misses her first one. And number 24 checks back in. Vasquez checks back in. And 32, Lauren Price comes out with her 4th foul. Got to have this, Lacey Birch. Lacey's got 2 points already in the game. Free shot rolls around and drops in for her 3rd point of the ball game. And it's a 1-point lead for Minko at 30-29. There's a drive down here by Franklin off the glass, no good. Rebound by Megan Brown for the Lady Blue Devils. Comes through traffic right here. And I think Cassidy Franklin's going to be called for the foul right there, as her and Megan Brown have been playing good close defense on each other the entire ball game. So it'll be Cordell ball with 4:08 to go in the game. Minko leads 30-29. Inbound to Megan Brown in the backcourt. She'll be guarded by Cassidy Franklin as they cross the timeline. She'll go back to the middle of the floor. Clears it out to Andrew Palmer. Down to Casey Lee, right corner. 3 ball. Back iron right there. Tipped out. Andrew Palmer has the ball. Starts to go up. And she's fouled by number 13. Should be Emmy Douglas. Draws the foul for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Number 24, Vasquez, draws the foul. Okay. That's not what I saw on there. So Malaya Vasquez and Andrea Palmer, free shots. Need to have a couple of these, Andrea. Off the back iron right there. She'll get to take one more. She had hit one earlier in the ball game. And with 3:55 to go in this ball game, Andrea Palmer has a free shot coming. Rolls around and drops in. We're tied. We're tied at 30 apiece. So the second time we've had a tie in the ball game. There's a drive down the court. And number 3 is called for a foul. Andrea Palmer, she'll stand in her pocket the entire way down the court. So the Lady Bulldogs will inbound right in front of the Lady Bulldog bench. Tied at 30 with 3:51 to go in this ball game. And inbound the ball will be Laney Hughes for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it into Vasquez. Vasquez way out high. Guarded by Megan Brown. Drives. They did not shift on the assignment right there. And Vasquez takes it to, or Franklin takes it to the hole. Count the basket. And Cassidy Franklin has the and one right here. Number 45, Lacey Birch, draws her 2nd foul for the Lady Blue Devils. A 2-point lead for Minko. And Cassidy Franklin has hit 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Nothing but net the entire way. So a 3-point lead for Minko with 3:38 to go in this ball game. Megan Brown clears it back out into Lacey Birch. Birch with the ball over to Camden Davis. In the paint to Birch. Back out to Casey Lee on the left side. She called her for a stutter step. I didn't see it, but you get that motion, and a lot of times you'll get that call on you. 33-30, a 3-point lead for Minko with 3:25 to go in this ball game, with 3:26. Back comes Madison Damon, and Madison Damon comes in for number 24, Camden Davis, and the Lady Blue Devils. Vasquez will inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. Full court pressure defense by the Lady Blue Devils. Inbound to Cassidy Franklin. She comes out down the court. Andrew Palmer's with her step for step. tries to get through traffic, turns, puts it up, and there'll be a foul called on Cordell. She'll get to take 2, and she was fouled by number 3, Madison Damon. Draws her 3rd foul. I had her with 2. So Madison Damon draws her 3rd foul right there, and Cassidy Franklin has hit 5 of 5, nothing but net, and she hits 6 of 6 now, nothing but net. She'll get to take one more. 34-30 with 3:15 to go in the ball game. A 4-point lead for Minko, and Cassidy Franklin's next free shot, front iron right there. You finally jinxed her. Casey Lee with the rebound. Down court we go, down to Camden Davis. Yes, Camden Davis wide open. Good feed from Casey Lee, and it's a 2-point lead for Minko at 34-32. And good job right there by Lacey Birch. She knocked that pass away. And then who's the foul on? 32?
Price.
Lauren Price. She's going to foul out. She will foul out of the ballgame for the Minko Lady Bulldogs with no points in the ballgame. She's been a good defensive pressure. Camden Davis came out also for Cordell. As who came back in?
Damon checked back in for Cordell, and Carballo is going to check back in for Price with 5 fouls.
Okay, so Natalie Carballo comes back in for the Lady Bulldogs. And on the free throw line, Lacey Birch. Got to have some free shots right here, Lacey. She gets ready. It's a 34-32. She hits her first one. So she's hit 2 of 3, and it's a 1-point lead for Minko at 34-33 with 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Lacey Birch, free shot. Nothing but net. That's what you like to see right there. She's hit 3 of 4 from that point. Down the court we go, down to Carballo in the right wing. Out to Douglas. She drives in. Nothing there. Spin move in the paint. Did she call glass on that one?
I don't think she did, but
she banked it off the glass. We'll count
her.
it then. 36-34. 2-point lead for Minko here in this 4th and final period of play. Down to Lacey Birch, left side. Out to Madison Damon. Back out to Casey Lee. Oh, is it going to be a foul called on 13? As she knocks Megan Brown down right here. And it could be, yes, foul called on number 13, Emmy Douglas. Like I said, they have guarded each other and been in each other's pocket the entire game. And so both of them were going for the ball, and Douglas put a little hip into Megan Brown. Megan got to have some free shots right here. And her first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free shot is good. 36-35, a 1-point ball game. Megan Brown can tie this ball game up for the Lady Blue Devils with 2:31 remaining in the game. Megan Brown, 3 shot, automatic, is good. Won't tell you that gives her only her 4th point in the ball game, but she's been working hard on this effort. Down the court we come down to Franklin, right side to Carballo. Banks one off the glass. Megan Brown with the rebound. Comes down the near side. The left side goes back to the middle of the court to Madison Damon. Damon back to Megan Brown, left side, 3 ball. Does not draw iron. It had the right line on it. Just came up a little bit short. Had she been 4 inches closer, it might have gone in. I'm saying it would, so no problem. 36-36 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this ball game. Down to Carballo. Carballo at the top of the key. She'll go over to the left side. Hand it off to Franklin. Franklin holds it. Timeout called on the floor by the Minko Lady Bulldogs. We'll join them. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball on Fox Radio.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
back here at Minco. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. We're all tied at 36, as long as it takes. I guess 2:01 left in the ball game officially, and they're trying to call Minco out of the huddle one more time. And 2 minutes and 1 second. It's all tied up. It's like starting all over. 36-36 is our score right here. And on the far side, Minco will have the inbound play and the possession. They called the timeout, so Laney Hughes will inbound for the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Gets it into 24 is Malaya Vasquez. Vasquez with the ball way out high, guarded by Andrea Palmer. She starts to move down the left side, tipped by Megan Brown. Ball comes out to the near side, bounce pass to the far side. Bounced off of Cordell, and it goes right back to the Minco Lady Bulldogs. Back to Vasquez, back to Hughes. Hughes starts to drive, and a foul called on Cordell. Just trying to stop the play, stop the motion right there. And the foul will be called on Cordell, number 3. I'm going to say Andrea Palmer will draw her third foul right there for the Lady Blue Devils. And on the free throw line will be Cassidy Franklin. Nope, that's Emmy Hughes gets her first free shot. And I say that because you can't see her number. She got a ponytail down to her waist, and she gets her first shot. 1 point lead for Minco at 37-36. Push shot is in and good. Big time on the free shots right here. She has her 4th point in the ball game. 2 point lead for Minco, 38-36 with 1:35 to go in this ball game. Down to Andrea Palmer on the left side. Clears it out to Lacey Birch. Lacey Birch back to the right side to Madison Damon. Back out to Lacey Birch. Drive through, puts it up. It's good. Lacey Birch with her 5th point this period, 7th point in the ball game. Coach Rogers calls the timeout. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Back here at Minco. Minute 20 remains in this ball game to determine who's going to play tomorrow and who's going to play on Monday. 38-38 is our score. Possession goes to the Minco Lady Bulldogs, and Coach Rogers said, well, we're going to have a little defense here. Just don't let them have anything easy. 38-38 is our score. Out high is Cassidy Franklin with the ball. She'll work over to the left corner. They're just trying to play keep away. Vasquez said, bring her to me. I'll set a screen for her. I'll set a pick right here. And Franklin drives left side, clears it out to Carvalho. Back out to the left side is Hughes. Hughes with the ball. No, well, I can't tell you. No, Hughes is near side. That's got to be
Douglas.
Franklin. That's Douglas on that one. So, because with their long ponytails, you're going, it's one of 3 of them.
I'm
43
just looking at
seconds.
shoes. I'm looking at the color of the shoes.
Oh, okay, okay. You got the shoes memorized.
I got that one down.
Okay. 35 seconds, and it's a 38-38 ball game. Minco's going for one shot right here. The last play, last shot for the winning side of the bracket. Coach says come out on her. Megan Brown comes out, and timeout called by Minco. We'll take another break. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball on Fox Radio.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Back here at Minco. 38-38 is the score. And with the inclement weather that could be here, they're moving the consolation bracket to Friday, the championship bracket to Monday. So you win here on Thursday today, you play on Monday. If you don't win here today, you play on Friday. We'll explain that more later. 38-38 with 23 and a half seconds left in this ball game. Minco has the ball and on their end of the court. Inbound down here on the near end to Douglas. Douglas guarded by Casey Lee. They've had a great matchup all night long. Douglas starts to drive down in the corner into the hands of Hughes, and it goes out of bounds to the Cordell cheerleaders down there. So with 12.7 seconds, the ball comes over to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Timeout on the floor. We'll take another break. This is Fox Radio.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great consignments, weather permitting, Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards. Now, there's going to be over 200 weaned feeder calves from 3 different consignments. They'll be from 350 to 650 pounds. All have been worked, they've had their shots, and they've been weaned at least 30 days. And we'll have some other great consignments as well. Again, that's weather permitting. And don't forget our female and bull replacement sale Saturday, November 17th. See you Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards, where, like Rex always says, we want your business, and we sure appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Back here at Minco, it's Cordell ball. This is time to get it in the hole and make a win right here. 38-38 with 12.7 seconds. You want to get it in the hands of your shooters, whoever wants to shoot and make a free shot, in case Minco guards you that closely. Andrew Palmer to inbound. Gets it into Megan Brown. Megan brings it down the court to Casey Lee on the right side. Casey Lee back outside to Andrea Palmer. She comes into the free throw line. Back to Casey Lee. 3-ball. Front iron right there. And the ball comes loose. We're going to overtime, people. We're going to go to overtime here at Minco, Oklahoma. So we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
Great consignments, weather permitting, Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards. Now, there's going to be over 200 weaned feeder calves from 3 different consignments. They'll be from 350 to 650 pounds. All have been worked, they've had their shots, and they've been weaned at least 30 days. And we'll have some other great consignments as well. Again, that's weather permitting. And don't forget our female and bull replacement sale Saturday, November 17th. See you Wednesday, October 24th at the Hobart Stockyards, where, like Rex always says, we want your business, and we sure appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Oh my goodness, we're going to jump center like we're starting all over again. Instead of being 0-0, it's 38-38. Cordell Lady Blue Devils have been down by as much as 8 points, 7 and 8 points. Fought back, tied this thing up about 4 times in the fourth quarter. Casey Lee tips the ball. It goes to Minco. On the original deal, she won the jump. This time, Minco was not going to let her do that. It got a little more physical on the jump ball. 38-38 our score here in the fifth quarter right here. Down on the far side is Emmy Douglas with the ball. She'll back up and get away from Lacey Birch trying to guard her. Drives off the glass left side, and Megan Brown was trying to chase it down. I think it was touched by Vasquez, but Cordell might have touched it last. And it'll be Minco ball here in this overtime. It's a 4-minute overtime, and 3:36 to go in this overtime. Ball comes out high to Cassidy Franklin over to the left side to Douglas puts up a 17-footer. It's a 17-footer, and so she has her 13th point of the ball game and a 2-point lead for Minko. Comes out high to Andrea Palmer. Andrea Palmer resets the offense over to Casey Lee. Casey Lee dribbles, gets it out to Madison Damon. Madison Damon drives in, steps around the defense, puts up a shot, rebounded out to the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Vasquez came up with it, hands it off to Minko, and they'll set up their offense at the top of the key. Coming over to the right side is number 11, Franklin. Franklin guarded by Casey Lee. Now just waiting to set up a play. Drive in, nothing there. She's going to take the shot. No, over to Carvalho, left side off the glass. Good effort there by Lacey Birch. Comes up with a loose ball, clears it out to Megan Brown. Megan comes down to the left side. Nothing there. Tries to look, goes up left side. Left-handed, puts it up and in, and Megan Brown has her 6th point of the ball game. We're tied at 40. Ball comes back to the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Over on the far side, Cassidy Franklin with the ball. She'll start to drive. She'll work to the right side, down to Carvalho on the right side. A little drag your pivot foot right there. Turnover for traveling on the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And Cordell gets the ball back, tied up at 40. In comes Wiley for the Lady Bulldogs, number 25. Tommy Wiley's been in about 4 times here in the ball game. The ball comes in to Madison Damon. She'll cross the timeline. Andrew Palmer left. She has the ball at the 3-point arc. Gets it out high to Lacey Birch. In the paint to Casey Lee. Turns, step through traffic, puts it up. She was only triple teamed on that effort. Actually quadruple teamed right there. But the ball comes back to Minko. We're all tied at 40 with 1:53, under 2 minutes to go in this ball game. We've played half the overtime. Both teams have scored 2 points, and that's about it. Minko with the ball out high. Laney Hughes with the ball. She'll start to drive down right side, tries to get it back. Comes down to Lacey Birch. Lacey Birch wisely slows it down a little bit, gets over to Madison Damon. Damon crosses the line, gets it over to Megan Brown, back to the near side to Andrew Palmer. Palmer back out to Madison Damon. Madison starts to work, holds the ball right there, tries to come to the near side to Andrew Palmer. Coach Rogers is halfway out on the floor giving directions and playing right there. And that's okay. That's her style, and she does a great job of it. 1:10 to go in the ball game. We're all tied at 40. Madison Damon with the ball. She comes over to Andrew Palmer on the left wing. Andrew goes inside the 3-point arc, back outside again, back to Madison Damon, back to Andrew Palmer, back to Madison Damon, back to Andrew Palmer, baseline left. Nothing there. Cut off by Vasquez. Back out to Madison Damon, clears it out to Megan Brown. Jump shot from the free throw line, rolls around, comes out wrong. And it'll be Cordell ball as the Lady Bulldogs touched it last right there. Cordell will inbound underneath their own basket. Timeout on the floor. We'll join them. You're listening to Fox Radio.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Back here at Minko, here in the first overtime session of this ball game. I don't know if they had any overtimes in the earlier games. I don't think they did. At least nobody mentioned it when I was talking to the people down there in the lobby. So this could be the first overtime ball game of this tournament. We'll just call it the 5th quarter right here. 40-40 is our score with 44.8 seconds remaining in this overtime session. Cordell called the timeout. Cordell should have the ball, so we're going to get ready and see what we have left in 44.8 seconds. All tied at 40. So Megan Brown to inbound for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Megan Brown with the ball, gets it into Madison Damon. Damon with the ball. She'll take it out high. Set up the offense right here. We're going to do the same thing that Minko did earlier. Try to spread out the floor. Get it over to Andrew Palmer on the left side. Andrew over to Madison Damon. Over to Lacey Birch way out high. Said if you're not going to guard them, you can stand out there and hold the ball and take the last shot of this overtime session. Andrea Palmer with the ball. Andrea stands out here. Start to watch, start to get close. So she starts to move. If they're not going to count them down, you're down to 10 seconds. Into Madison Damon. Madison Damon comes down to Casey Lee. Ball comes loose, and it'll be out of bounds off of who? It'll be Cordell Ball with 1.3 seconds. You saw Casey Lee go down. You saw the Minko girl go down, number 11, Cassidy Franklin. Nobody had control of it. And the ball comes down. If you can get it and put up a shot, you've got it made right here. That's just about all you can do with 0.1 seconds. We may go to another overtime. There's no fouls, nothing called. So coach is going to call a quick timeout. We'll join them. You're listening to Fox Radio.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
As we come back, they had .1 right here. So if you enjoyed that overtime, we're going to take one more. It's overtime for the Lady Blue Devils and the Lady Bulldogs right here on Fox Radio.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Back here at overtime number 2 for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Minko Lady Bulldogs. 40-40 is the score, and we're going to jump center again. And Casey Lee and number 13, Emmy Douglas, will jump center. Casey Lee has won 2 out of 3 of the jump center circle right here. Cordell has the ball with 3:53 to go in the overtime, all tied up at 40. Over the right side to Madison Damon. Damon gets the ball back out to Megan Brown, to Andrew Palmer on the left side. Andrew Palmer starts to dribble down to left side to Lacey Birch. Birch gets the ball back out to Andrew Palmer, to Madison Damon. Madison works top of the key, looks right, comes back left, down to Andrew Palmer. They're not going to guard her. Stand right there and drive in. She's taking a 17-foot jumper off the rim. Put back up by Megan Brown. Megan Brown has her 8th point of the ball game. 4 points in overtime right here. 42-40. Cordell with the lead. Minko with the ball as we down to about 3:05 to go in this ball game. Shot from the right side to Vasquez. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Minko. Left side off the glass, and a foul is called on Cordell. Number 3, Andrea Palmer, will draw her 4th foul of the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils. And the shooter will be Emmy Douglas. They say she has 5. A while ago they said she had 3, but she's going to have to come out. Somehow she's got 5 fouls. She'll foul out with 8 points in the ball game. And 42 Cordell, 44 Minko. And on the free throw line is Emmy Douglas. She hit 1 free shot in the second period of play, but she's still a good free shot shooter, so she'll get to take the free shot right here on this effort. And as she gets ready to take her first one, it's in and good. She'll get to take one more. That's her 14th point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more right here. 42-41 with 3:01 to go in the overtime number 2. And Emmy Douglas' free shot is good. So we're tied again at 42. 3 minutes exactly to go. And Megan Brown with the ball. She'll go over to the right side to Madison Damon. Comes out to Megan Brown on the right wing. Down low to Casey Lee. Casey Lee gets the ball out high to, front iron right there. Casey Lee with the rebound. Camden Davis had a good look at it, and she's a good three-point shooter. Into Casey Lee. She's hammered back over to Megan Brown on the far side. Starts to drive in. Gets the ball back out to Casey Lee. Top of the key to Madison Damon. Damon will work right side. Down to the corner. Down to Casey Lee. Baseline right. The point-blank range put up by Lacey Birch, and she's fouled by number 24, I believe. And if that is, Vasquez will foul out. Now she has 4. I don't understand some of that, but I had her with 4 already. And on the free throw line, Lacey Birch has hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Got to have a couple of them right here, Lacey. Don't want much. I just want free shots made right here. First free shot is in and good. She's got 4 from the free throw line and her 8th point of the ball game. 43-42, a 1-point lead for Cordell. 44-42 as she makes that. So it's a 44-42, 2-point lead for Cordell. Ball comes down to Vasquez on the right baseline. Ball comes in to Wiley. Banks one off the glass. Rebounded out by Camden Davis. Dual possession or a foul? Dual possession gives the ball back to Minko. I'm sure there was no contact there. 2:07 to go in the double overtime right here. Cordell with a 2-point lead, but the ball comes into Vasquez for Minko. Tries to get through traffic. Camden Davis takes that out of her hands. Now it's Cordell ball. I think she said that with authority, too. She said, that's mine, and I know it. So come down here and Camden Davis to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils as she'll get the ball in to Megan Brown here in the backcourt. Megan comes down the court. They got 2 or 3 guarding her. Down to Casey Lee, right side, tipped out of bounds by the Minko Lady Bulldogs. I think Wiley got a hand on that one. And Cordell leads 44-42 with under 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Megan Brown with the ball to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils into Madison Damon on the left side. She'll come back out to the top of the key. Gets it through traffic right here. 1, 2, 3 collide right here. Dual possession. You got to love it. Madison Damon, she slid into that pile of Lady Bulldogs. Possession goes to Minko with 1:50 to go and a 2-point lead for Cordell at 44-42. Number 13, Emmy Douglas to inbound to number 11, Cassidy Franklin. 1:48, clock is running. Franklin goes over to the left side. She's guarded by Megan Brown. She'll drive left corner over to Laney Hughes. Back over to the near side to Vasquez. Vasquez off the glass, and it's in and good. Vasquez has her 10th point of the ball game, and we're tied at 44 with 1:28 to go in this ball game. Down court we go to Camden Davis on the left side. Camden clears it out to Madison Damon. Damon with the ball, holds it high. Left side over to Camden Davis. Back to Madison Damon. Madison Damon starts to dribble. Down to 1:05. Back to Madison Damon. She's guarded closely by Hughes. Timeout by Coach Rogers. We'll take another break. You're listening to this fun game on Fox Radio.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here at Minco Tournament, day one right here. 1 minute and 1 second left in this double overtime. Cordell and Minco are tied up at 44 points apiece. So as we get ready for this one, it'll be Cordell ball. Camden Davis inbounds to Madison Damon in the backcourt. Hughes was a little bit aggressive right there, could not get that ball loose, and Madison Damon does a good job. Gets the ball cleared out to somebody, back over to Camden Davis on the near side. Camden Davis drives down low, goes through traffic, puts it up and in underneath traffic, and a 2-point lead for Cordell with 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Top of the key will be Cassidy Franklin. Drives off the glass, it's in and good. We're tied again at 46 with 25 seconds left to go in the ball game. Madison Damon crosses the timeline, waits for somebody, comes back out to Casey Lee. Casey hands it off to Lacey Birch. Lacey Birch down here to Madison Damon. Madison Damon goes down to 10 seconds, comes in, down low. Ball comes down the court, and Wiley has the ball, and Minco takes a quick timeout. Shall we join them here in overtime? You're listening to Fox Radio.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Wow, what a ball game. Win, lose, or draw. We were tied at the end of regulation at 38. First overtime at 40. Right now it's 46. And we'd been tied one time earlier in the ball game to get to the overtime. So this has been a Donnybrook. This is what you expect when you play somebody 10 days apart and you both have good quality teams right here.
I think we can call this a barn burner.
Barn burner. It'll warm things up a little bit then, no problem. Lady Blue Devils back out on the court and ready. 46-46 is the score. I mean, anytime you're looking at it, you think this can be the final possession. That can be the final possession. We saw them inbounding with 0.1 a while ago, 0.3, 1.3, and still didn't really matter. It'll be Minco Bulldog ball game as they inbound on the far side of the court with 6 seconds left in regulation right here. What you do is do not give anybody an open shot. If they're throwing one up from half court, there's not a lot you can do about it from that point. Inbound to the back court to Wiley. Wiley at half court. She gets it into number 11, Franklin. Franklin puts up the three. We can go to overtime.
Not? Let's do it.
Overtime again. Tied at 46 right here. I love it. I mean, you got to tell your sponsors thank you. I know you would have loved to have been here at the ball game, but since you couldn't be and you're listening on Facebook or on the internet or TV, whatever, or on the radio even, 46-46. At the end of regulation, it was 38 apiece. First overtime was 40. Second overtime, 46 apiece. Now, when we played Minco on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, that ball game ended 44-37. So both teams are just about have scored more than they they did in that previous ball game. But they had to go double overtime to do it. Dylan, what do you think about this one?
You know, we've emphasized defense all night, and I think that's exactly what's happened tonight. Both teams are playing excellent defense. A bunch of people came up big on the free throw line, but overall it's been a heck of a game.
You bet, a super game. Now, Lauren Price fouled out for Minko, and Andrew Palmer fouled out for Cordell. That's why it's such an even game. They have played each other to a stalemate right here. Coach Rogers still has her Lady Blue Devils at midcourt. Coach Brummel has her girls on the sideline. We're going to jump center again. Casey Lee has won 2 of 3. Let's see who wins this fourth jump off right here at midcourt. All tied at 46 points apiece. Casey Lee and Emmy Douglas to jump center for the 4th time in this ball game. Casey Lee double hits it, and it goes back to Madison Damon. Madison Damon with the ball, top of the key. 4 minutes in the overtime, in the 3rd overtime. Back out high to Casey Lee. Back down low to shot put up by Lacey Birch. Rebound by Laney Hughes for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And we'll come down the court to the right corner down here to number 13 is Douglas. Drives in, banks one off the glass, and one. Emmy Douglas hits this one for her 17th point, and she'll get to take a free shot right here to go with it. So it's just that type of ball game. On the free throw line, Emmy Douglas, who has hit 3 of 3 from the charity stripe, she'll get to take one more right here in this 3rd overtime. She'll get to take one. It's a 48-46 2-point lead for Minko. Emmy Douglas steps to the free throw line, couple dribbles, looks at it, puts it up, and rips the net. She has her 18th point in the ball game. She's 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. Megan Brown to bring the ball up the court over the right side to Madison Damon. Damon with the ball. Starts to dribble, gets it over here. Got one player come down into Lacey Birch. Back out high to Camden Davis. Puts up the shot. Rebound comes out to Emmy Douglas for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. A drive, a step through, and a layup. Emmy Douglas stepped through on the left side, and it's a 5-point lead for Minko at 51-46. Madison Damon starts to go up, loses the dribble, and it's a turnover for the Lady Blue Devils with 3 minutes to go here in this overtime. Taylor Jaworski comes in so Madison Damon can come out and get a little breather. She's worked hard, had a good physical game, and Taylor Jaworski comes in to take over for just a little while for the Lady Blue Devils. 51-46, Minko by 5 here in the triple overtime, and Minko's going to run a little time clock, and Taylor comes out to put a little pressure on her. Clears it out to Laney Hughes. Laney Hughes, they do call a foul on Taylor Jaworski because Taylor has fouls to give right here. And this will be Hughes going to the free throw line. She hit 2 of 2, but that came way back 1, 2, 3 in the regulation right here. And so she'll get to take does she get to take 2 or the 1 and 1? She gets to take 2. We're in the bonus, both directions. So she'll get to take 2 free shots right here. Laney Hughes' first free shot is in and good. So that gives her that one. That gives her her 5th point of the ball game. 2, 3, 4. She hit those in regulation, and so we'll go from there. 52-46, 53-46 as she hits 4 of 4 from the charity stripe for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. 53-46 is a 7-point lead. Megan Brown with the ball, way out high, drives over the right side to Camden Davis, puts up the 3, and saved back here by Coach Rogers, but she's out of bounds when she tried to save it. Good hustle there by Camden Davis, tried to save it in, but Coach Rogers said there's nobody here, and so just tapped it back in. Coach Rogers can't save that one. So inbound to Cassidy Franklin for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. 2:24 to go in the game. Minko with the 7-point lead at 53-46. Back over on the far side, number 11, Cassidy Franklin with the ball. Drives to the 3-point arc, clears it back to Laney Hughes. Hughes starts to drive, comes into the 3-point arc, dishes off right side to Vasquez, goes in, puts up a shot, and I guess there was a foul committed somewhere by Cordell. So big number, Casey Lee, 24. Okay, Camden Davis draws her first foul. And with 2:07 to go in the ball game, First free shot by Vasquez. That's her first free shot of the ball game. Vasquez has her 11th point of the ball game, and Vasquez gets ready to shoot her second free shot. Nothing but net on that one also. So she has 12 points, and it's a 9-point lead for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. Down on the far side, Camden Davis with the ball. Clears it back out, back into Camden Davis, into Lacey Birch. Lacey Birch, ball comes out to Hughes. Hughes gets the ball back over to number 11, Cassidy Franklin, and Megan Brown fouls her to stop the forward progress right there, and Megan Brown will draw her second foul. 55-46 it looks like it's slipping away from Cordell. It's not too late, but it's starting to slip away a little bit. And number 11, Cassidy Franklin, she missed that one. She's missed 2 in a row now, but she had 6 of 7 at one point. Now she's 6 of 8. She'll get to take one more from the free throw line. 55-46, and as she shoots that one, she makes that one, and it's a 10-point lead for Minko at 56-46. Megan Brown brings the ball down the court, comes in through traffic, starts to put it up, and it's kicked out of bounds by Minko somehow, and it'll be Cordell ball underneath her own basket with 104 seconds left in this ball game. Inbound to Casey Lee. Casey has a reach foul in there by number 11. Cassidy Franklin draws her second foul called in the ball game, and it'll be, was she shooting? She must have been shooting.
It was on the ground, but it's double bonus, so
she'll still get that. Okay. And so Casey Lee, free shot, rolls in, rolls around, and rolls out. Casey Lee has hit 2 from the free throw line. She needs to hit one more right here. 56-46, a 10-point lead, and Casey Lee hits that one. Got the lid off on the first one. That's her 9th point of the ball game. Ball will be brought up here by the Minko Lady Bulldogs. That'll be Cassidy Franklin with the ball. She'll go over to the left side, to the left corner over there to Wiley. Wiley clears the ball back out to Emmy Douglas. Minute 29 to go in the ball game. 89 seconds. 56-47, 9-point lead. You don't have to do anything. If they're not doing anything, stay close, Casey Lee, and they start to count you down. Douglas comes in, goes back out, comes inside the three-point arc, and over there to Hughes. Hughes will go back over to the top of the key, run back out high. Laney Hughes with the ball, with Taylor Jaworski guarding her. Back out to Vasquez. Down to 1 minute, under a minute to go now. 9-point lead for Minko, and just holding the ball out here. Casey Lee stays with Emmy Douglas way out high. Casey Lee has her close, but it's still 3 possessions that you've got to have the ball right here. And Emmy Douglas is just running a little clock, clears it out high to Laney Hughes. Hughes starts to dribble in on the left side, guarded by Taylor Jaworski. Down to Wiley in the Tommy Wiley in the far side. Ball comes out high to Emmy Douglas. Douglas goes back to Vasquez. Back out to Hughes. Hughes comes back out to the corner, trying to play 4 corners right here. Hughes with the ball. She'll go back out to the far corner. She's guarded by Taylor Jaworski. Jaworski stays with her step for step down to Vasquez. 12 to 10 to 9. They're going to dribble this one out. And the Minko Lady Bulldogs will win this one in triple overtime by a score of 56-47. Win, lose, or draw. What a great game this has been all the way around for the Lady Blue Devils and the Lady Bulldogs. We're just going to keep it right here, and I'll give you a wrap-up of this event right here. So the Lady Blue Devils will go to the consolation side of the bracket. This means that the Lady Blue Devils will play tomorrow afternoon at 1:40. They will play Central Marlowe. Great game right here all the way around. Now, Cordell and Minko have split their ball games right here. You got to love it. Coach Rogers and Coach Brummel met there at midcourt. They're both smiling. They're both enjoying it. And the Lady Blue Devils, when they played Minko before, won by 7. This one took triple overtime, and Minko wins by 9. I'll run down some of the scoring right here. Tommy Wiley, who had last touch of possession right there, she had 2 points in the ball game. Natalie Carballo was in several times, did not score. Mila Vasquez, she had a great ball game. She winds up with 12 points for the Lady Bulldogs. Laney Hughes, who was a good ball handler right there, she had 6 points in the ball game. And then Cassidy Franklin winds up with 16 points for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. And then Emmy Douglas, the ball handler, she winds up with 20 points in the ball game, leading the scorers for the Minko Lady Bulldogs. All the way around, a good outing for the Lady Blue Devils, even though this makes her record 1-3. You can't say enough about what these young ladies have done right here. Madison Damon winds up with 3 points in the ball game. Lacey Birch, she had a great ball game coming in off the bench. She hit 5 of 6 from the free throw line, winds up with 9 points in the ball game. Had a good game right there. Cam Davis came off the bench. She winds up with 7 points in the ball game. Taylor Jaworski in and out, coming in a lot of times defensive purposes. She winds up with 3 points for the Lady Blue Devils. Megan Brown, let's go to Andrea Palmer. She fouled out in the first overtime with 8 points. Then Megan Brown, she winds up with 8 points in the ball game. She had 3 deuces and 2 from the free throw line. Casey Lee leads the Cordell Lady Blue Devils in scoring tonight with 9 points, as she had 3 deuces and 3 from the charity stripe. So the Lady Blue Devils come up short in triple overtime against the Minko Lady Bulldogs. So the schedule moves this direction. The Lady Blue Devils will play at 1:40 tomorrow afternoon against Central Marlowe in the consolation side of the bracket. The Blue Devils, who won their half of the ball game, will play on Monday in the championship side of the bracket, and we'll get you more times on that available when we visit with you tomorrow. Dylan, what did you think of that ball game?
Overall, good game, good defense by each team. Cordell's had a couple of close games here recently, just haven't been able to shut the door, but hopefully that comes later on in the season.
You bet, and I hope you appreciated this ball game. Tell your sponsors thank you. They make this all possible. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't be here. We might be here and watch the game, but then you'd have to call us and ask us what the score was. But the Minko Lady Bulldogs avenged the first loss of the season they had against Cordell 10 days ago, but it took triple overtime for Minko to win this one 56-47. So tell your sponsors thank you for Dylan and Tanner over there working the clock and everything, working the camera and everything. And this has been Dudley Simpson. We've been enjoying Lady Blue Devil basketball with you, so tell your sponsors thank you, and we'll be back tomorrow for a 1:40 ball game. You've been listening to Lady Blue Devil basketball right here on Fox Radio.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market down Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we offer a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community driven.